That's fine. Can website work, please? Thank you. Thank you. Alright. I still have the Fall Guys tags on. I don't really care. Um, just gotta go put out Discord ping and then I'll be there. Ready to go. Nice notification I've got today. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but if I finish the team part early, I'm gonna just like switch to actually just playing the game. Not like the franchise, but I would just like run like an exhibition or two, just like talk over it. There is Discord ping. There's Discord ping. There it is. Marvel Rivals notifications get enabled. Yeah, no. If only the game was any good and like I don't know if you saw the graphic that B Gamer was showing around JMac, but that game dying. That game dead hell. That game dead as hell. Thank you for all the redeems, guys. Hi Shock. Hi JMac. Hi B Gamer. What's up? Hello everybody. Hello everyone. I'm gonna be working on my team for the next main account Madden franchise I'm gonna be doing. And then if I finish that and it's like we're only like an hour into the stream, I'll either switch to Fall Guys or just play a couple regular Madden games and just talk over it the whole time. Because that's all I've got on the thing today, and I didn't like pre boot up a Fall Guys, and it's not ready to go, so it probably wouldn't be a super smooth transition. But whatever. What's the Madden? I don't know. But if you couldn't tell by the category I'm in, I'm not playing Madden 17 for the first time in a couple months. But that's because I got to play the next game. I got to play Madden 18 now. Tom Brady's on the cover of this game, which is good. Do the Chiefs, me when I don't know. No, that's good. That's good enough. Looking like a B gamer stream? Nice. No, that's good. Just stealing my flow. I was gonna get here eventually. This isn't my fault. Listen, man, I started this shit in January. I started the Mad franchise in January. I did Texans in January, gang. Listen, that's not my problem. All right. Here's the big screen. Here's all 32 NFL teams. This is all of them. I got to keep typing the paper. It's not going to be a very interesting stream, Shock. At least not for now. So this is all the NFL teams. Pick your favorite. Too bad you don't get to pick which team we're picking. I know, I've known for a couple months, since I think the start of the Titans franchise, I've known which team I'm going to pick. It could be a team like, oh, who knows, like the Bills, you know? Tyrod Taylor. I love Tyrod Taylor. What if we get Tyrod Taylor on the team? What about the Browns? You know, they suck. They're really bad at this point. So what if I turn them into a powerhouse? What about a team like the Chargers? They're fun. The Chargers are always fun. They always have a couple fun players. The uniforms look nice, you know. What about the Chiefs? You know, they keep kicking my ass in the regular game. J-Mac likes them a lot. Question mark. What about the Cowboys? You know, maybe we fix the dynasty that never is. You know, used to be a dynasty, not anymore. They can't do it. What about who knows? Like the Eagles. Look at the Eagles, man. This is the season they won the bowl, so they're crazy in this game. What if I did them and I just like cruise controlled my way to a Super Bowl? Yeah, they're really good in this game, P gamer. When you use the when you use the yeah no when you use the like the latest rosters in this game, they're fucking insane. I didn't believe this either, but then I went in and looked, and their offense is actually really good. So, like, what if we use the Eagles? These are the official rosters, by the way. I didn't fuck with any of this or any team except that the Packers fucking suck. Boo, you suck. Another jack shit about the Chiefs. They have players. What about the Falcons? You know, this is a season after they blew that lead in the Super Bowl. They're really good. Why is their defense so good? That doesn't seem right. Whatever. But like, what about like the Jaguars? You know, Saxonville. Everyone loves Saxonville. Why not Saxonville? You know. What about the Packers again? The Packers franchise was awesome. What if we just did them again? This is when our team was utter dog shit too, pretty much. Skipping the Giants for a reason. Well, yeah, I'm not reading every fucking team. But, like, what about the Patriots? Like, look at that team. Tom Brady? Rob Gronk? Julian Edelman? What about them? You know? Three of the greatest white boys in the history of the league. You're not choosing a good team? Well, let's not jump the gun here. Let's slow down a little bit. What about the Rams? What if we just copy B Gamer, you know? Aaron Donald? Look at that. Choosing an okay team. I'm choosing like a half decent team. What about the Ravens? Is this season 1 of Lamar Jackson? I don't know, but look at them. They're good. Yonda, Michael Pierce, Jimmy Smith. Who the fuck is Tom Brady? Okay. What about the Saints? What do we did them again? Drew Brees? Do you like Drew Brees? You know? What about the Seahawks? Their defense is still really fucking good in this game, apparently. Holy shit. You know, and we have a long, long history with Seattle, so that would make sense, you know? Pittsburgh, good offense. Everyone loves the Steelers. Everyone loves the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do we just did the Titans again, you know? What do we did the Titans? And that's all your teams. That's all 32 teams. True. That is true, J-Mac. That is true. But I've said that the franchise that we're doing here, this isn't a regular franchise. This isn't a team. This isn't a franchise where I just get to, like, kick back and just play a regular game of Madden over and over again. This franchise is going to be interesting because every single game that I play is going to have a different twist on it. A different twist. And I've hinted at what some of them are before, but I'm going to read out all of them right now. Because it's going to make this franchise quirky and fun, and I'm going to have to manage stuff. Hold on, let me pull the stream up my phone real quick so I don't have to be on my ass all day. Carbastila. What a great alt account. I gotta make a third alt with, like, a whitelist of, like, 15 people. Or, like, 10 people. Alright, so here are the individual game challenges. Now, I'm gonna read out each of these. Each of these challenges will apply to one game per... one game. There are 16 games in a season. There are 15 challenges. I'll get one regular game throughout the season. Every game except for the one that I picked to be normal is going to have a challenge on it. And those challenges will be stuff like this. The first one is I'm only allowed to pass the ball. Now, if you watched my Madden 17 franchise, I basically did that, but this would eliminate all the running game. I'd still be allowed to run with the quarterback. I want to make that clear. I'm allowed to run with the quarterback. I can't do designed run plays, though. Alt account redeem, max of 5 people. 5 people's too low. I would do like 10 or like 12. Next one is only run I form and strong on offense, so formations that aren't super offensive heavy for an entire game. Another one is I'm not allowed to punt or kick field goals for an entire game. So every drive, I'm going to have to go for it if I get to 4th down, no matter where I am on the field and what the distance is. Well, nobody does that in Madden. Well, I'm making it real. The next one, this one I think is going to be one of the more fun ones to do this year. I'm only allowed to score by kicking field goals. I'm not allowed to score touchdowns. No touchdowns. I cannot score touchdowns. The moment I get past like the 40, gotta kick a field goal. No touchdowns allowed. If I get like a pick or something on defense, I have to slide down and bounce. You better get a good kicker. That's part of the thing. Whenever I start to build this team, I'm going to write down a list of things that would be good for this, and then I'm going to go out and get them, and then hopefully make the team better as well. The next one is kind of a stupid one. It doesn't really limit my shit in terms of making me bad at the game, but it makes it hard to play the game. I will put both teams in the exact same color uniforms. So, like, same color helmet, same color jersey, same color pants, same color socks. Everything will look, it'll be like 2 of the exact same team, so it'll be hard for me to tell which team is which. That one's kind of, I don't know why I came up with that one, but that's one of the things. And then this next one, we may as well just say this one's going to be a loss, all right? Like, some of these are hard to manage, some of them I'm just not going to win. And one's like only allowed to run the ball for a whole game is just probably going to be a loss. That's the problem. An entire game, I'm not allowed to throw the ball. I'm only allowed to run it. I'm going to start rolling through these a little faster now. No touching, yeah. Justin Tugger. That's like the idea. I want to get him again because he's really good, but yeah. All right, next, run prevent defense the whole game, so it's going to be impossible to stop the run on defense. That's true as well, B-Gamer. Only prevent defense the whole game, so I'm going to give up 40 points. Run no huddle tempo the whole game, so we're just going to keep going fast. Some of my players will probably die on that field, but that's okay. Next, we have to play with the backup quarterback for an entire game. So whoever I decide to be my backup will be the guy that we start for that one game. We can only run 46-5-2 or goal line on the defense for an entire game, so very close, heavy blitz formations. Probably going to give up 40 points again. What's up, B-Gamer? What do you want, man? Imagine Brain goes against the Steelers on the same color challenge. I'm going to have to pick a team that wears black helmets, J-Mac, because the team that I'm picking has basically only that. What's your question? Can you blitz your linebackers on prevent? Yes. I'm allowed to edit the formations, but I can do whatever I want with anybody on the field in that formation, but the problem is that the fucking three safeties, 30 yards back. That's the problem. Is no matter how I start it, I have to do the fucking three safeties 40 yards back, which is going to be fucking impossible to deal with. But yeah, I'm allowed to edit the formations however I want. Another one is can only target one receiver per quarter. So every quarter of the game, I'm allowed to pick out one receiver for my team, and that's the only receiver I'm allowed to throw the ball to for that whole quarter. If I throw the ball. Okay, well, just get AJ Green. Yeah, something like that, but, it's going to be that easy, because there's a lot of shit I need to get for this team, so it's not, we can't guarantee I'm going to get a superstar receiver, right? The next one is another really fucked up one. I have to punt on third down for an entire game. So I get 2 plays to get the 10 yards. If I fail, I have to punt on third down or kick on third down. 2 and out, literally. It's that. That one's going to be really tough to manage. That one's going to be very, very hard to manage, but I think I'll figure it out, right? Should be pretty good. The next one's also going to be pretty hard, but I have my idea for this. Your ass too, that's going to be really bad. We'll figure it out. I just have to air the ball a little bit more. This next one's going to suck. We have to have an out-of-position player at quarterback, so I have to put a player at quarterback who isn't a quarterback. If you guys remember Terrell Pryor from the last franchise, I'm going to get him today. He's the guy I'm getting for this because he's a receiver, but he has actually decent throwing stats because he played quarterback in college. So I need to get a player like that so I can put him at quarterback for a game. And then roll out like that. And then the last funky challenge for the season is I'm not allowed to call any timeouts for an entire game. So I would just not be able to stop the clock in clutch situations like that. I'll have to be pretty much perfect throughout the whole game. And yeah, and then there's one normal game slot. Whenever I finish making my team today, I'm going to assign... I'm allowed to pick which games I put all of these on. It's not going to be like a spin the wheel thing. All of these are going to get done at some point. So, yeah. That's the idea. Timeouts are overrated, just win by 40. I would like to. That would make it easier, I'd like to win all these games by 40. But also, I'm going to be playing on All Pro. Because this is the newer engine... I'm going to be better at the game, I think. I hope. So, this franchise will be done on All Pro. Hopefully I don't get balled over by the game 38 times in a row. If I start crying on stream, I'll lower it back down or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's the Gimmick franchise. We will be playing the preseason, and none of those games will have any challenges on them. They'll be regular. There'll be 4 warm-up games, and then I get into the actual season. And that's the franchise, all right? So the only thing left to do is to pick which of these teams I'm going to be. And as I've said before, I've known for a while which team it's going to be. Tampa Bay? No. This team plays in the AFC. This team has never won the Super Bowl. And this team has been good for 2 seasons ever. That's about all the hints that I have. Other than I do like this team a lot, even on my own personal time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Braden Eater stage. The Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to be using Saxonville on this game. Because this team is very good already, and because each of these games are going to be harder to play because of these challenges, I wanted a good team to start with. I feel like that's not crazy. That's not insane because I'm in a tough situation with this team. So I'm going to be starting with Saxonville. As you can see, they have 3 really good defensive players, and they have a lot more good defensive players. You can see by that 93 overall defense rating. Damn, we low-key rivals. Colts on the Jags. It's fine. Dude, I'm rivals with my last franchise, dog. I just used the Titans, man. I'm rivals with myself, gang.
Start your season with recommended settings.
All right, so this is the really stinky part is where I get to set everything up. Can this fucker stop talking over me? Thank you. Holy shit. Starting point, we're going to go preseason, not fantasy draft. At some point, I probably will do a fantasy draft franchise, but that is not today. And from now on, I'm probably going to be doing these streams for every franchise. I'm probably going to be doing this for every franchise from now on. So yeah, that's that. But he's his own enemy. No, literally. Even in my own time. Every AFC South team has been used. Yeah. I was like, I wasn't going to use the Colts, I don't think, but you also covered that base already. My first franchise was with the Texans, and then I just finished the Titans, and now I'm doing the Jaguars. And also, it helps that the AFC like South is like perennial dog shit, B-Gamer. That they're just constantly dog ass. That helps a lot. Simulation, league type, instant starter, trade deadline, yes. Trade type, that's good. Coach firing, I don't need that. Salary cap, yes. Injury, I'm going to turn off pre-existing injury and regular injury. And I know that's baby-pilled, but I'm barely playing the game anyways. It's like the weirdest division. Yeah, the weirdest division I'd say is the NFC East. They're always doing some fuck shit every year. They're always weird. Yeah, I know, boo me. I know it's bitch-pilled. I know turning off injuries is bitch-pilled, but I always do it. I don't like this, so I'm going to leave that off. Progression, I like this weekly. Quarter length, 6 minutes. This is turned off. Ooh, 6 minutes or 5? I usually do 5. Let's do 5. Full control, manual, weekly training. I do that. That's fine. You can do this. I do that. Free agent bidding, yes. Trades, yes. Injury management, auto. Cut days, manual. 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 Don't turn that. I don't need the roster to be just bloated with nobody. Imagine some guy gets his leg twisted in a 240-degree angle and he just gets up like nothing happened. No, that's like real. That's how all the franchises work now. Tutorial pop-ups. I'm not fucking 4 years old. Progress players. Why is that a thing then? I'll do that myself. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. That should be it. Cool cutscene! Super Bowl! Super Bowl! Super Bowl! Alright, here we go. Starting the league. So, I'm gonna go through my roster first. No way we play the fucking Patriots first! Fuck off, man. Alright, so this is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Allen Robinson's a 90? When? Okay, oh my god, no, wait, we might stick with Blake. We might be better off than I thought I was. I thought the offense was, I just got a whiff of that offensive line. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, they suck. 78-75, our center's really good. 76-78, are we fucking serious? I don't like Blake Bortles. I'm not going to get rid of Blake Bortles, bro. Blake Bortles rocks. I could probably acquire another quarterback and make them the starter, and then have Blake Bortles be the backup for the one game that I need him for. But I am going to get out a tiny notebook right now and write down what we need for this franchise, just so I have everything I can look for and trade for. All right, let's sit. O-line, yeah. O-line's definitely an interest. I think I can live with the quarterback. Listen, the fucking defense is very good, but I probably do need a better quarterback. How old is Blake Bortles? How old is he? 25? He probably still has a little value on him. No, he doesn't. He has no dev. He fucking sucks. You have a point. All right. Let's go to the other page with the Google Doc in it. So what do I need here? Let's just get like right tackle, left guard, right guard. Those are all right written down. I do need to get Terrell Pryor, so I'm just gonna write his full government name on this notebook. Let's put the junior in there as well, because why not? I I like a defense. I don't have to do a lot with the defense because they're really good. I could use another quarterback, so I'll just put QB down. Um, I don't hate the receiving room. Allen Robinson's pretty good. Marquise Lee's good. Allen Hurns is good. And I like Keelan Cole and D.D. Westbrook. They're pretty good players as well. Go get Ryan Tannehill. You're not going to sit here and shit on Blake Bortles and then be like, oh, Ryan Tannehill's the guy. All right? That's not the gimmick. That's not the gimmick. Like, look at this defense, man. Look at the grades across the board on this defense. The worst player is Miles Jack, and he's fucking good. He's very good. Look at this fucking defense. We run a 4-3, and look at that D-line, man. A plus, A minus, A minus, and then look at the corners. A. Right outside linebackers, an A. Like, everyone on this team is good. The worst starter on this defense in 81. Ryan Tannehill's amazing. You're not a Ryan Tannehill glazer, bro. The special teams is pretty ass. I do need a kicker. That is true. I'll get that marked down. Hey, do we just try for a punter? I don't think I should probably just write it. That's like the last interest I need, but I probably do need that. All right. So now I'm going to peruse the free agent pool. Why is it tight end central? What the fuck? Okay. We also do have a salary cap on. So I don't want to go fucking crazy when it comes to stuff. And it doesn't look good that the only positions of need on the offensive line are just sitting here, and they're all centers. Zutta and Mangold, and then it's all the way down here for Garrett Reynolds. But he's pretty good, though. I do need to scrub some money off this team. That's the problem, because I kept the salary cap on. I probably shouldn't have done that, if I'm being honest, but it's like, what can you do? What can you do about that? I can cut a lot of players, though. I don't remember what guy I just signed. Hold on. I got to go look at my team again. I just forgot what I did. What guard was it? It was a guard, I know that much. Okay, it was right guard. Okay, I can probably just sign that other guard, just make him left. Probably just do that. That's not that hard of a task. Where'd he go? There he is. Was that him? I don't... Just go sort by position. They have a position sorter for a fucking reason. That guy sucks. I'll leave him out. That guy's name's really cool, but I don't think I need him. Center, I don't need. Right guard, I just signed. But I could probably flip this guy to left guard. There aren't a lot of good players when it comes to like free agent offensive linemen. That's our problem, as I'm now seeing. I can mark right guard off the list, though, because I do like the guy that we got there. You should probably be good enough. Before we sign Tiller, what's the rating of our left guard? What's his rating? 75. That is not going to cut it, buddy. Speaking of cut it, I can probably get rid of you, if I'm being honest. Just find Tiller again. I thought that was Des Bryant for a second. I was just like, yeah. Left guard ass? Yeah. Yeah, that's... We'll just sign Tiller and we'll flip him. We'll just flip him. We can just do that. Just go ahead and just flip this guy to left guard. Des Bryant like a 90. I tried trading for him. Nice. I don't think I need a receiver, honestly, because Allen Robinson's like our guy on this one. Dude, these uniforms are just weird. This is so weird. Like, what's with the half helmets, man? And what's, like, the teal panels on the side? Like, what are we doing? I like this era of the Jaguars, but, like, what are we doing? You made perfect uniforms in the 90s, and you got rid of them for no reason. Whatever. 6'7". 6'7". I got a Julio, my King Jones. All right. Good for you. Good for you. So, Tiller should be our starter now. Okay, so I move... This game's fucking weird. So, I moved Tiller to left guard so we could play left guard, and then they moved my starting right guard to left. What are we doing? So, why did I even do that? Why did I even do it? All right. Madden does that sometimes. Madden's fucking stupid. I just fixed the problem, and then it just was like, oh, I'll fix it for you. Couldn't have done this before. Do it beforehand, bitch. I had time. Is it two fullbacks? Who is that? This guy looks like Jack's Films. From like a distance away, this guy looked like Jack's Films. Fullback. Fullback's kind of useless. Like, I could probably do with a fullback, but he's kind. Fullbacks don't really do that much. Auto generate the roster again. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that say? I don't understand. I'm stupid. God, look at that guy's mustache. Sadid Khan, I think his name is. Look at that guy. That's a man. That's a man right there. That is a man. QB is our first need though. That's the second need. Whatever. I gotta go find Terrell Pryor. I want to just get this one done so I don't have to like shit down my leg during the one. Oh no, is he not? Where is he? Oh no, I don't know where Terrell Pryor is. All right, because he was on the Browns. Is he not in this game? This is gonna be like the game he's just like. This is 17 was probably gonna like his last fucking game in Madden just because I need him. It's probably his last Madden. And then I could trade one of my receivers away, actually. Like Hearns or Marquise Lee. I could trade one of them away so I can get Pryor. I should probably go look for him, though. He's retired. Are you serious? Of course, this is the game you get scored by fucking players just across the whole league because it's fucking good. Holy shit, the Bears are bad. Who the fuck is Cameron Meredith? Taysom Hill? Is he even in this game? And if he is, he's not good. Is he here? Is he even in this game? I don't even know if he's in this game. Is he? What is he listed as? Tight end? I don't fucking know. Player finder? Where's the player finder? I don't know. Play Madden. Where the fuck's the player finder? I don't know how to use this, man. Is that in this one? I don't think it is. I didn't know that was a feature. If it was, it'd probably be here. Shit, I don't know. All right, I can live. This is a work in progress. I do believe. Why do we have so many tight ends? This is maybe why we don't have any fucking money. We have 7 tight ends on the fucking roster, dude. Why? Sheesh. This is why I do my preseason cuts before the fucking streams. Oh my god. He was on the Packers or the Saints. He didn't play for anyone else. Oh god. Oh my god. I don't know where he. Lance Kendricks was on the Packers? I don't remember that. Terrell Pryor's an 83 on the Redskins? I don't remember that. Okay, so that receiver rating's not very good, but this is the what rosters is this? I don't know what roster this is. Okay, so did you look at is this like the end of season thing? Fuck, man. He's probably gonna be easy as fuck to trade for though, and he's not. He's being paid $0 apparently, so that's good. Well, Mike Blake Bortles is being paid 927. He was 83 preseason. Yeah, I'm using the end of season rosters because I wanted my defense to be better. But yeah, Chris Ivory's an 87. That's kind of insane. Who says no to this 1-for-1? Okay, they do. Got it. Dan Snyder's a greedy motherfucker. Who says no to the? Why do they have interest in Corey Grant? Why? Why? What is special about this? Oh my, 96 speed. Blake point 9.27 is stupid. Yeah, he's very bad. I don't know why he's so expensive. Maybe we do get rid of him. Terrell Pryor's on the Jaguars. All right. So he's probably not going to get any receiver snaps for us, but I do need him to play quarterback later in the season. So I could probably just move him to QB and then call it a day there. I'm going to mark him off that notebook. That's good. That's a huge trade for us. That makes the quarterback, the out of position quarterback game very usable, very manageable. Let's go edit him and make him quarterback. Because fuck it. Let's be honest. He's a 74. Like he's not good. He's a 60 overall in the next game. Oh, that's good. Let's just put him at quarterback because he's a 74. He's probably not getting any receiver snaps. So let's just put him there. He didn't. Oh, there he is. There he goes. This does not look like Terrell Pryor, but like go off, King. I guess I don't know. These uniforms are so bad. He went to Ohio State. Why can I change the? Why? Why can I change the fucking college you went to? That's such a pointless thing. That doesn't change anything. Also, what is Ohio Northern? Do they have D2 schools in this game? What is Ottawa? That's a Canada city. What? Okay, none of these aren't real. They're D2. Those have to be D2 schools or D3 schools. None of those are real. None of those are real. None of those are real. Ottawa. Yeah, I don't know why he's there. Okay, I made a Google Doc or a Google Sheet not that long ago of like all the colleges in the U.S. just so I had that on hand. That like NCAA colleges, but man, that's just crazy. There's no way that's a U.S. school. But like, look at this guy's QB stats. He's a receiver, by the way. 90 throw power, 71 accuracy short, 68 medium, 59 deep, which isn't good. 79 on the run though, I can live with that. I'll probably be running a lot with him in that game, but purely just because he's a receiver, so I can have a lot of mobility with him. But yeah, that should be a better thing for me to do. And that didn't cost me any money at all. That's very helpful. So at this point, I need a kicker. I need to get Justin Tucker. Let's go address that now. Let's go address the Justin Tucker situation right now. Because that we can just get out of the way. I can probably just trade Lambo for Tucker 1-for-1. Just because, like, it's kicker trades, so no one really cares. Justin Tucker. There he is. There we go. What's his overall in this game? 84, whatever. What's his ratings? He's a fucking machine. That superstar dev for a kicker. All right, yeah, no, he's awesome. This isn't gonna go through. What a surprise. All right, let's just what do we just like? Just do this. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Just don't make this harder than it needs to be, please. Thank you. Justin Tucker's on the team. So now we have a kicker. We should be fine for the field goal game. They value Justin, bro. It was a 5th round pick in my kicker. I gave up a 5th rounder for Justin Tucker. They do not care. At this point, that is the greatest kicker in the history of the NFL, other than maybe Adam Vinatieri. That's a nuts trade. We gotta switch. We gonna switch out Wells or just live with that 71. I don't know. J-Mac's talking facts right now. Hold on. I don't know. Let me ponder. Let me ponder. I got time. I mean, Wells isn't a starter, so I should probably be fine with him. Wells probably isn't going to be on the team. We're just looking at the top guys here, because the top guys are our main guys. Except for the hurry-up game, when I do hurry-up offense all the time, I'm going to get fucking marked. But look at this. Look, Terrell Pryor's a 66 overall quarterback, and he's a receiver. So that's why that game will be a little manageable, because he's an okay quarterback. I just need my receivers to do good and play small ball the whole game. Because, man, that guy's not good. I do need another backup, though, and I don't want it to be Chad Henne. So let's see. I just got an idea. Hold on. Let me go operate real quick. I'm just saying, like, he would be our starter, actually. He's got a higher rating than... What's his cap hit? Oh my god, I don't want to... Okay, maybe I'm not taking that on. Let's find like a decently rated quarterback who isn't being paid anything. No. The first fucker to show up is Mitch Trubisky. Trade Blake for Tyrod straight up. He'd be your starter, bro. Let's just ponder it. That's a lot of money, you know? Like, why is Andy Dalton being paid $10 million bucks? That's a little insane. AJ McCarron, that's decent. I don't hate that. AJ McCarron's not bad. I'm going to go through all the teams and write down the names I think are modable. What am I saying? AJ Mac. Cincy. Alright. That's the wrong thing. Let's just, like, flip through. No. If your boy was here, he would go nuts for this, but I'm not trading for this guy. Not after that performance. Block Osweiler. Alright. I feel like that 166 right tackle might be a little bad. We could work with it. He's not starting, J-Mac. He's not one of the guys who's going to be on the field all the time. So, that's okay. Ooh. Hey, B-Gamer, what do we feel about this? He's cheap. He's an 81, so he's not going to be out the ass hard to get. Famous Jameis. I like Ryan Fitzpatrick too, but I'm just gonna write down the Bucks. If that was Robert Griffin III, that'd have been the coolest quarterback room in the history of the league. I'm just gonna write down Bucks. It's gonna take a lot to overcome a famous Jameis at this point, so I'm just gonna flip through these teams quickly. Carson Palmer, 2. That's gonna be easy as I could probably get Carson Palmer for like a 7th. Let's just attempt something real quick. Cause he's 850 cap hit, so that's like no money. And he's 37. So like 7th rounder next year. I just want to ponder this trade. Okay, never mind. My bad. I got a little greedy there. Start Jameis. We're just gonna see what we can do here. Rivers, that's too much. That's too much. 20.2 million. Damn. That's the quarterback market. There he is. Dak Prescott's free, not being paid any money apparently. I don't know who Zach Dysert is, which that's cool, considering I know like all these people. If this is like my peak era, Peak Gamer, I like the take on the Ryan Tannehill. That's too much money. I'm not I'm not trading for a quarterback that's being paid more than Blake. If I'm being honest with you, no, I'm not paying. That's 10. That's 10 mil. That's 10 mil. I'm not trying that. Carson Wentz, no, he's too good. He's too good. Matt Ryan's too expensive. Hmm? Fuck Blake. Blake isn't leaving this team. I'm gonna write down Jimmy G because he's kind of shitty, but we'll figure it out. Eli Manning's too expensive. Josh McCown, 5.54 for Josh McCown's fucking stupid. 5.45 million for a 38-year-old quarterback's fucking insane. Shout out to Penn State legend Christian Hackenberg, by the way. I thought this guy was gonna be peak in the NFL, and then he never took like a snap. I don't think. I remember thinking about Hackenberg, thinking he was gonna be the next big thing. Same rookie classes, like I think Jared Goff. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that. I think it is. I think it's the same rookie class as Jared Goff and Carson Wentz. I thought he was going to be right up there with them. Stafford's too expensive. Like, see, this is crazy. Why is he only being paid 9.7? Like, what's like the feasibility of this? What's the what's the feasibility of getting Raj again? If this goes through, I'm going to be done with this. I feel like that's closer than it should be for just a second rounder. I feel like that's way closer. Throw in Blake. That would go through. This would probably go through. Wait, let's just try that straight up. How is that further? How do they have more value in a second round pick than they do in Blake Bortles? Alright, I feel like that's a little insane. We just put this. Like, we just get Raj. This could be done. This could be done. But I don't want to blow this first rounder. I do not want to blow the first rounder. Raj is feasible, which I didn't think would be like the theme of the day, but it's feasible. Like we're right on the money almost. They're in a first. I don't want to use my first rounder. I need a left tackle. I'll throw in the first from next year. Look, dude, I have the 7th overall pick this year. I'm not just gonna get rid of that just for Raj. I need a left tackle, brother. Look at my team needs. I need a left tackle. This should go through though, right? How? How? All right, this is how we finagle this. Watch this. I'm gonna get to work here. Okay, that's absurd. Second. They want to run me dry of everything I've got on my team. Rashad Green Sr. You want him? No. Okay. Is there anybody here that they want? Jalen Strong. I gotta find like a depth guy I don't need that I was probably gonna cut that like they actually have interest in. Ben, let's go Jack's Films. They don't want Jack's Films. Because Blake Bortles just fucking sucks. No one wants him. Yeah, he's pretty bad. That's not high enough. Ooh. Now see, this is what we do here. How do you not want this? Never mind. Why? How is that the one that pushed it over okay, whatever. I gotta get out of the menu because the pick glitch. Of the fucking tray glitch in this game. I gotta go fix that. And then we do this. Let's go back to the pack. Let's go Raj. Let's go... Not this one. This one. This one. And this one. This has to go through, right? That's green interest on that first rounder. This has to go through. This maybe a bit of an overpay. Let's take the second pick out, just in case I can hold on to it. Okay, guess I can. Let's try. I want to see how, like, if I can finagle that second rounder, like, to still be in my, like, possession at the end of this. Okay, I don't think I can. This might still not be enough now that I'm looking at this. That's so insane. That's so nuts, dude. That's so crazy, dude. How does that not go through? Do we just scrap the Raj idea? Do we just go find like a quarterback that like isn't Rodgers? Maybe we just scrap the Rodgers idea. What do we just trade for Luke Kuechly and Greg Olsen and Kalon Short at the same time? Okay, understood. You need Rodgers? No, no. Why do I need Rodgers? Listen. We did the Rodgers franchise already. We already had him win the MVP. Closer than it should have been. Yeah, no. Honestly, that's kind of insane. Some team out there would take the trade for their top 3 players with like the shit I'm giving them. Hey, guys, I have an idea. Guys, I have an idea. 2.7 million, and he's 40 years old. Let's do some. Just, okay, I understood. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Let's go here. How? That's so he's 40. He regresses like 20 overall points a year in these games. He retires after season 1 unless you tell him not to. Give me Tom Brady. The legacy, bro. Who gives a fuck? He went to the Bucks in real life anyways. Who cares? No one cares. How? How is that less? How is that further away than the Rodgers deal? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why is he only being paid $2.7 million? This is why they kept winning Super Bowls. Fuck, man. Oh, that's so ass. Oh, I'm not trading for Derek Carr. Jared Goff's an 85 in this game? Alright. He sucks. Does that say $23 million for Kirk Cousins? Does that say 20? That was higher than Andrew. What is that? That's like the highest number I've seen yet. What the fuck, man? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I already did Drew Brees though. I don't want to do another quarterback I already done. This would be like near impossible to get, but imagine if I did. Russ on this team would be fucking electric. I don't understand how I don't understand how it works because I just shouldn't be this close. Kirk Cousins is the greatest agent of all time. This is old news. That's 20. That's 20. I wouldn't pay that. I just. Okay, Blake is like a majority of the value in this trade. Actually, look at how far the trade value tanks when I take Blake out of it. That's like genuinely like 60% of the fucking trade value that just goes away when I get rid of Blake. Blake is value for being dog shit. Maybe we try something here. I like Russ. We could get a huge upgrade at quarterback. Kirk's getting $40 million at Atlanta. His agent's nuts. Well, he had the one good year. You know, he was good with the Vikings or whatever. What do they need? They need a right guard. Okay, they need a left guard. They want him? Do they want this guy? How do they have, like, any interest in this guy? I don't get that. Damn it. Okay. What a second decent, but also kind of shit player. Yeah. I just, like, I don't want to swing for the stars at quarterback, but I also don't want to use Blake Bortles for a whole season. But I might have to. Because everyone else is either more expensive or just too fucking, like, bad. And we're already up against the wall when it comes to cap. I'm not getting Ben Roethlisberger. Like, see, this would make sense, but they're not going to get rid of Deshaun Watson, and I don't want to use Deshaun Watson in a franchise. Like, that's so crazy that Marcus is only being paid 1.29. I just turned this guy to the fucking 2-time MVP. Aaron, low-key, your best chance. That's what's crazy. That's on. Like, you're legitimate when you say that. That's what I don't understand. Is how is Tom Brady not the number 1 here? That doesn't make any sense to me, genuinely. A second should put this over the top, but it just doesn't. They need a corner. Do we have a depth corner? I'm not trading Ramsey or Boye, sorry. That's just not happening. They want Colvin with green interest. Why? Why? He's a normal dev. He's like an all-right player. He's like a fine player. Why are we doing this? This might go. Oh my god. Oh, you're literally edging me, bro. Oh my fucking god, dude. That's just such a genuine joke. It's like the width of a pencil. Use your first? I don't fuck, man, whatever. That would get it done. I feel like I'm overpaying for Raj though, but whatever. I guess I'll use Raj again. Whatever. Aaron Rodgers, welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we didn't save a lot of money on that. I don't know how much. I don't remember how much. Why is Colvin a 4-star, man? Overpaying Raj. All right, bro. Okay. Whatever, man. So I need to get a left tackle and a right tackle, and then basically I can do whatever I want after that. So I have 13 million to play with here. And then I can just go get whoever. This is nuts to look at this. Why is he wearing 14? Who the fuck is taking number 12? Because you're not going to have it anymore. Who is it? Who's taking number 12? Who is it? Who is number 12 on this? Dede Westbrook over Aaron Rodgers wearing number 12. Yeah, you can get the fuck off of that jersey number, please. You can get the fuck off of that jersey number. Where is he? Come here. No, I'm hitting the button too much. Come here. You. Get out of here. Fuck your jersey number and fuck you. I'm gonna make you wear an ugly number just because of it. I want a receiver wear like number 24 or something. Yeah, now you look stupid, don't you? Now you look like a fucking running back now. Dumbass, go fuck yourself. 34. I don't know if we have 34. I can check though. I can check though. Let's see. Do we have 34? I don't know. I don't know everyone on this team like by heart. Hey, we do. Look at that. Load the number, please. Load. Thank you. There it is. Now he looks stupid. God, yeah. The game was gaming there. That was good. That one was awesome. All right, good for us. 34 for Dede Westbrook. Thank you for JMac for that one. And then I'm gonna go put the GOAT into his GOAT number. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Show me Raj. Show me Raj, please. No, get off 14, bruh. Look at this. This is my GOAT. Look at those long sleeves. He's got the blue padded helmet that he always wore that they outlawed this season because it was like unsafe or whatever, even though he's been wearing it for 20 years. What a shame. What's good, Pepsi? What's going on, man? I'm building my Madden 18 franchise right now for my next Madden franchise. He looks bad in Jaguars colors. Who doesn't? Can I can I ask you that question? Who doesn't? At this point in history, who doesn't? What player are you gonna take from a team and put on the Jaguars with like any notoriety and then be like, yeah, they look good in those colors? There's not a lot of people you could say that for because they're the Jaguars. That's why I picked them because I want them to win the bowl. Okay, so this is what we need to fix. We need to fix this offensive line. The 78, 81, 88, 79, 78, those tackles need to go. I can live with that left guard and that right guard. The tackles need to go. Everybody else, you're fucked. You're fine. You're fine. The tackles need to go. I need to find tackles. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna scheme this a little bit. We're going to trade up our tackles. Right tackle, you and you. Is there any team that wants this? Well, if they're gonna want it, they're probably not gonna. I just want to see what happens if I do this. How is that close? Hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute. We're going to get Joe Thomas. we're going to get the best player off the Cleveland Browns for like nothing. That's so genuine ass. What do they need? Middle linebacker? Do we have the depth linebacker I just don't need? You. That's okay. You know what? I need like anybody with interest. Only Jags players look good in Jags colors. That's true. Free safety. Damn it. Fucking get MG for the hell of it. Who's MG? Who we talking about? We talking about MG, bro. I don't know. I don't know names. I don't know names. There's too many names. What if I just like? Hold on. I fifth rounder from next year. Damn it! Myles Garrett. There's no way in hell they would give me this guy. He's an 87 at 21. This just wouldn't happen. No. No. See you later, man. Maybe next game. Maybe next game I pick Cleveland and we could just have him. Okay? Fuck that. That's not happening. Thank you. All right, we just got Joe Thomas for like chump change. That's so insane. That's so genuine nuts what we just did. We just finessed the fuck out of the Browns. Okay, so we just don't have a right tackle right now is what. Okay, all right. Hold on. There's just no one there. We'll fix it. We'll fix this. Hold on. We just four linemen out there. Is that a thing? Can you do that? Can you just have four linemen on the field on every play? Do you have to have five? That'd be kind of funny if you could do four. We don't need a right tackle? No. You're locked off from obtaining a right tackle? No, literally. Imagine. Dude, they did it again. This is bullshit. No, I want Joe Thomas to play right tackle. Fuck this. Fuck you and fuck your bullshit. I want Joe Thomas to be my blind side. It's not letting me reorder it. Go fuck yourself. Where's Joe Thomas? Where is he? I want him. I'm going to go edit this in the actual depth chart so stop fucking me over. You can have zero linemen out there if you want. Dude, why don't teams do that? Fuck blocking. Just set your quote. Oh, wait, you need a center. Okay, never mind. Click Y. It's fine. It's okay. I can just do it here. I'm already here. You. There you go. Now it's fixed. Hi, Josh. Hello, Josh. How are we doing? Now look at that. Now, oh, that's pristine now. I love this. Joe Thomas is a fucking steal for us. I still have to shave a bit of money here so I can, live and get, a couple guys, but I do have a great left tackle now. And with all the dumb shit I'm going to have to do in this franchise, that's going to be big. That's going to be huge for us. Fuck blocking, just kill everyone. Hey, listen. If you just put, one quarterback, one center, and 9 receivers out there, what, what's going to stop you? Genuinely, what's going to stop you at that point? Because then the defense has to, at some point, they have to compromise for that and put, 9 defensive backs out there. They'll be running, whatever. You can't, there's not even a formation name for that in this game. You peak at $8. Eight defensive backs. At some point, you just, win. No one would be ready for that. All right, I got to go get a right tackle. Cam Robinson has a lot of value, I do believe, too, so that could be big. Robinson's very young and very good at this point. So this could be good. He's 21. He's green across the board. We're going to steal someone here. We're going to fucking murk someone here. Some team is going to get finesse out of their fucking shoes, and they're not going to see it coming. We just need a good right tackle. We just need to find... I guess no one has a good right tackle? Why is DeMar Dotson the best one we've seen so far? Why is he so cheap? What the fuck? Why is he so cheap? I also haven't solved my backup QB problem because I traded Blake Bortles. You can put your running back at center for a play if you want. Shout out Cowboys. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but are you allowed to run a route after you snap the ball? That's not legal. So there's no point in doing that. I would rather just have the center out there. That's a legal man downfield. You're not allowed to do that. So I would rather just have the center out there. I don't know, but that Cowboys play is still the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Report is eligible, maybe? Is that... Okay, whatever. I don't know, man. At a point that everyone in the league would realize your whole team's eligible on every fucking play, and they would just, kill you. So, I need, a high school team to, do what I'm, considering right now. And just, see how it goes for, one game. And if they win, 58-4 or some shit, we'll just, see. Why is the right tackle market so dead? No, he's too much. I need to save money at this point. Zero. Nothing? Chug Jug? Nothing? What are we talking? What, free? Free player? Oh, of course, this is the one team in the NFL that doesn't want Cam Robinson. Watch, I bet you this still goes through. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean it. My mistake. We'll go back to pondering. Maybe we just go for DeMar Dotson then. Marcus Cannon? That's not half bad. Again, they don't need this guy. They don't need Cam Robinson, so they're not going to take it. I need a team with a good right tackle that doesn't have a good left tackle. That's what I need. But there aren't a lot of those because left tackle is way more important. Ooh. Oh, he's young, though. This isn't going to go through. And again, they just... Holy shit, they need linebackers. Wow. Look at the, the three positions of need are right outside linebacker, left outside linebacker, and middle linebacker. They need a linebacker, I think. Holy fuck. Let's go look at their room. Ew. Shout out Notre Dame alumnus Manti Te'o, but this is gross. This team is AJ Klein is your lob too. They need a receiver. Yeah, dude. Their best linebacker's fucking Craig Robertson. Who the fuck is that? Oh my god, dude. Seahawks don't have anything. Marcus Gilbert? Eh? No. Okay. I think they need linebackers. I think they do. I think they do need linebackers. Maybe a couple. Jack Conklin? Again, he's young, and they don't need a left tackle, or the same shit. Wait. Okay, so I just realized that they have Cam Robinson listed as right tackle. Maybe that's why no one's fucking wanting him at this point. Oh, okay, fucking ignore me. Let's go get DeMar Dotson and then shut up. Let's go get DeMar Dotson and then just fucking blow ourselves up, please. And they do want this guy too, so that's gonna be big. He was on the Bucks. You traded for this guy from the Bucks, P-Gamer? Or was this like end of season shit? What? Linebackers are pointless anyways. Yeah, you don't need those guys. What the fuck? I don't remember that. Let's get DeMar Dotson. This should be easy. This should be an easy trade. You're so petty. Like, that's so nuts. Can you just fuck off, please? I'm gonna boatload you with like contracts I don't need just because of this. Why is Carson Tinker a fucking 800,000? Why? That's definitely a slur, by the way. Tinker? That's such a funky name. There's not a lot of money I can get. Why did Rodgers' cap hit go up by like a milli? What happened? Why is Malik Jackson being paid that much? Okay. Oh, this is why this team doesn't have any money. Fuck Avery Jones. We don't need this guy. I could finagle more out of this. Hold on. I think it was the Broncos. I didn't think he played for the Broncos. What do we just do this? Surely they say yes to this, right? Understood. Because I could totally get something else out of this trade. So I want to see what else I can get out of it. Because I know I can. I could use a backup tight end. What's their tight end 2 look like? Ooh, this could be good. How does that tank it that much? Cameron Brait. Let's try him instead. Maybe throw a pick in there? We throw our second rounder in there? I would like this trade a lot if we get this done. This one right here, this looks good. Because Avery Jones doesn't start for us. So we don't really need him that much. Nice! I like that trade a lot. I do. I like that trade a lot. That gets us the tackle, and now I have a backup tight end I can rely on. That's really good. That's a very good trade. And what did I give up for it? 2 guys I don't need and a fucking second rounder I wasn't going to use. Like, that's a steal in my books, honestly. I feel good about that. Why do they want Howard that fucking much? I don't know. Because he's young, I think. So what do we need at this point? Because I like our team. The offensive line looks like a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was before. The right side's a little weak, but it's B grades. We'll survive. Guess it was Tampa. It was an 87. Fuck, man. Okay, whatever. We got Raj now. Leonard Fournette's a good running back. I could probably go for a Kyle Juszczyk, but Like, who's a different fullback? Because I always just get check anyways. Why don't I just, like, go, like, get someone else? The tight end grouping is now a lot better with that A minus. What's like who wants full, stop talking about Taysom Hill. I don't know if he's in this game. Tell me what team he's on in this game. Maybe I'll fucking get him. I don't know where he is. There's no player finder. Right guard is probably the worst thing. It's not even that bad. Yeah. At least on the offense. Alec Ingold? I mean, yeah. I was thinking, who's the one dude that the Ravens always had? Let's just, like, go by fullbacks. Bengals just don't have one. A lot of teams probably aren't going to have one. Like, Janovich is a good name, but he's not a high-rated guy. Derek Watt. That'd be funny if he wasn't a 58 overall. Anthony Sherman's a good name. Like, Juszczyk's an 87. He's far and away the best one, but I want, like, someone else, because I always just get Juszczyk. Oh, I just got PTSD when I read this guy's name. Aaron Ripkowski, bro. Oh, we actually did employ this guy forever. This is why the Packers were so ass for a long time. Because we had a fucking fallback running, like, RB1 reps for a decent chunk of time. And then when he got hurt, we switched to a fucking receiver. James Devlin's not being paid anything. Let's go for James Devlin. Let's just swap the fullback, and then let's throw in a player I don't need. I have like 80 tight ends in this roster. Let's just give him a tight end. You. Carson Tinker. I don't need you. Hi. Don't call me monkey. I'm not a monkey, bro. Don't say that, big gamer. Shut up, man. Don't say that, man. Fourth rounder. Just get him off my... Are we fucking serious? Dude, I'm not... Yeah, no, I don't... Why is this, like... Why is this one so tough? Why are they... Okay, I get it, but, like, this is a little... I feel this is a little insane. Damn, okay, what do we do here? Receiver? Rashad Green and Aurelius Ben. Why is he like almost a milli? He's dog shit. Why am I paying this guy almost $1 million to be nobody for my team? Oh my fucking god, man! I'm not gonna read those messages that have that name in it anymore. Because if I stutter, I'm canceled. Walter Powell is kind of aura-filled. Just by looking at this picture, he's doing like the face. He's doing the aura face that black guys do whenever they want to have aura. He's doing that face. He's doing the face that they do whenever they like want to show off their grill. That's the face he's doing. And that's kind of awesome. I kind of love that. I do that face. You're okay. All right, man. We don't need Ben Koyak anymore. We're not getting James Devlin. Fuck James Devlin and fuck the fucking Patriots. Pat Ricard. That was the guy I was thinking of. Go fuck yourself. What's that guy's name? Madden? There's a guy named Madden? The Packers guy played on the Saints? I'm not saying his last name. There's a dude named Madden. I didn't know this guy existed. Let's go for him. What do we have to do? Genuinely, what do we need to fucking... It's a fullback. No one cares about fullbacks. Giants just lost to Philly in the NFC Championship game 41-5. That's awesome. I love that. I don't need that. What's like a... I just get rid of like a sixth and like another... Like a fifth. Just take this, please. Oh my god. I don't want to upcharge my own ass just so I can fucking have a fullback, dude. Or, like, why? Why? He's a 1-star. I don't need this. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Alright. So, that's the fullback. We got the guy named Madden now. And I didn't even get rid of the last guy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut Tommy Bohannon. And I just got $700,000. Nice. So how does that tank the fullback grade? That's fucking stupid. Whatever. No one has a backup fullback in 2024. 2024, 2025, 2017 for God fucking sake. Rip Tommy, yeah. Tommy had aura, but he was weird, so no. You know? 2024. 2024. He's fucking weird, so I don't care. Hello? Hey? Hello? Hello? You guys can hear me still? My laptop and everything started acting weird, so I didn't know if it was the stream or my network was dying on my end, and it was just the network. If you guys have any lag problems today, let me know, please. Let me know, please. What? Why you tweaking, bro? Hi, guys. Hi. So, we did this. The defense looks very good. We don't need to change, like, anything here. Like, I could go for a superstar safety, though, I will say. Don't reference that, J-Mac. I could go for, like, a high-tier superstar safety, if I'm being legitimate with you. I do want to... Let's sign Ladarius Green so I can trade him. This is going to be a good trade piece. Ladarius Green's going to be a very good trade piece. And Corey Harkey is a fullback just sitting in fucking free agency that I could have signed. I'll keep Trey Madden on the team, but I'm going to sign Corey Harkey. I'm going to sign Corey Harkey, but I'm gonna keep the other guy. This guy's going to be our starter, but Trey Madden will ride the bench for us. Brayden, who do you think won the Sauce Gardner trade? The Colts. Because the Jets were already tanking. And, Sauce is young, so what's the point of trading him if you're going to tank anyways? Like, if you're going to try and rebuild, why are you trading your star players? Because you're not just going to draft 30 star players because you're the Jets. You don't draft any good players, so why would you bank on that? You know, that's stupid. That's dumb. But, yeah, that's my talk. So I'm going to... I mean, for a team that's going all in, B-Gamer, I don't hate that trade. Because they're going all in, I don't hate that, but... What the fuck? He was an 86 when I saw... Something's wrong. It says 82 on the thing, but when I click into his thing, it says 86. Somebody's bullshitting me. Somebody's lying. Who's lying? Why are you lying? Why are you always lying? Like, I gotta... Let's find a superstar safety, and let's trade for him. Let's make this defense even better. Let's just go nuts on the defense. Let's just go nuts with defense. This is our gimmick. We're just gonna have the greatest defense in the history of the fucking league. Hey. Adrian Amos is looking at me like a fucking god right now. And I need it. 1 for 1, surely, right? What a surprise. Okay. Receiving you, yeah. I'm getting scammed. We're just gonna flip through some of these teams until I find a safety that's like... That's not good enough. If I'm gonna trade for a really good safety, I need higher ratings than that. I still do need a backup quarterback, though. Holy fuck, Denver's defense is good. Okay, both of these guys are old. Fuck, I knew that was going to happen. Do you think won the Quinn Williams trade? Neither team. That was a bad trade for both teams. Why do they want Michael Rivera? Who the fuck wants Michael Rivera? Who wants Michael Rivera, dog? Joe Thomas is being paid crazy money to be like B tier. Oh my god. Well, I don't want to trade Marcel Darius. But he's being paid an awful lot of money to be just an 83. But imagine if this trade goes through. I would have the best cornerback room in the history of the league. Genuinely, this would be the best cornerback room in the history of the fucking sport. Because I would have Ramsey, and I would have A.J. Boye, and then I would have 95 Aqib Talib and 93 Chris Harris. 3 greens, that is a good point, too. I don't know why they want all 3 of these players, but they do. Should we go shot? But hold on. Who do they have at safety? Let me just find out who they have at safety first. Before I send a trade like this, I want to make sure that I'm getting my fucking money's worth. It's like, see, they don't have any good safeties. Like, I like the Aqib Talib and Chris Harris thing, but that also might not go through in itself. Like, what if I could get a double safety? What if I could get like a safety duo here? What if I could get a free safety and a strong safety? Who's okay? Do they have a free safety? He's kind of like he's like the same rating as the guy I already have. Branch is old and he's a 90. He's an 89. Sorry. They don't want Rivera. Let's just try this. Huh? Okay. Okay. Let's try this because he's cheap. This could be big. What's our safety look like right now? Strong safety, Barry Church. Like, he's good. He's very bald for being 29. But, like, what if we just get Tyron Branch? You know? What if we just do that? It's just, like, trade up. They don't want Barry Church. That's the problem. Is they don't want him because he sucks. That's why I don't want him, because he sucks. That's the caveat here, is he fucking sucks. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is possible. Hold on. 3 and a 4, plus a tight end I just picked up off the street for a really good strong safety. Cash me in. Cash me in. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck your fucking self, dude. What do the Cardinals need? Right end, left tackle, middle linebacker. Let's go finesse him. Right end, left tackle, middle linebacker. That's the wrong menu I just clicked into. Right end, left tackle, middle linebacker. This is gonna be a fucking steal. This is gonna work. This should work. This has to work. Wrong menu. Make me move the cursor, please. Move the cursor. I'm already very low on money though. That's the problem. Let's get Ladarius Green, and then we just sign that middle linebacker. I swear we had another middle linebacker other than this. This is concerning. Where is this guy can't be our I cannot rely on Brooks Ellis to be my middle linebacker too for the season. I can't. Okay, go back to the free agent pool. I have to go figure stuff out real quick, cuz that's not good. What's who's like the next best? Why is Colin Kaepernick still in the game? C.O. Moore's young. I could probably trade him. I don't have fucking money for it. Oh my, here we go. I'm out of money. I'm out of fucking bucks, bro. This is what happens when you get Joe Thomas and Aaron Rodgers on the same fucking team. Okay, I gotta find something out here. No, wrong team. Can I just go get Allen Gold? Why? Why do you want the? I've sufficed both of those needs. I don't need either of those guys, man. I don't need it. Dante Fowler being paid $485. Is he a backup? Is he a backup? If Dante Fowler's a backup, I'm trading him. All right, I'll see you in Narnia, brother. I will see you in Narnia, dude. No, get the fuck off my team. I will see you in such Narnia. In such Narnia, brother. Yeah, you're out. And dude, he's gonna have crazy value. Never the fuck mind, I guess. I guess half the league just doesn't want him. Okay, so I like that guy in the Cardinals, but I want to see again if I could find like a safety duo here. Like, Eric Weddle is gone, apparently. Eric Berry. They don't have a good free safety. Eric Berry. He's 28. He's pretty cheap. Just looked up and Taysom isn't even in Madden 18. That's what I thought. Oh, expensive money. What? Okay, the salaries don't make any sense in this game. It said $4 million on the salaries page, but then I flipped over and now it says that. What about this? Well, Marcel's a 5-star and Eric's a 4-star, so how does that work? Whatever. Okay, this is tough because now I'm out of money. I'm out of money and funds. So it's like, what do I do at this point? I need to find a team that wants Ladarius Green, but also has like a good safety I can trade for. Cowboys defense is bad. They're not good enough. Um, nothing. Keanu Neal is at 88 at 22. There's no shot that this guy's even gonna look at our team. Yeah, figured. That's understood. I'm not surprised by that at all. Jaquiski Tart, no thank you. Landon Collins is a 9. This may be the hardest man to acquire in the league. Okay. I think it may have to be the Cardinals. I think it's the only team that we've got. Glover Quinn. Ooh. He's cheap and he's good. What do we think about this? Come on, man. Why do none of the teams that I need to want a tight end want a tight end? I do still have that first round pick, but I don't want to swing like crazy yet. Okay, wait, what if I just hold on. Go back to the Chiefs. It's not even close. It's not even close, man. Not even close, dude. What are we talking about, dude? Oh my god. Let's go in reverse order. It doesn't look good to me, J-Mac. I don't... Old. He's old. They don't want him. He's old. Harrison Smith is expensive. If this goes through, though, this should be nuts. But how is that closer than the other one? Whatever. Whatever. Kevin Byard's crazy in this game. If I had waited one more season to the Titans franchise, I'm telling you, man. Oh my god, how is that? That doesn't make sense. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, hey, safety duo. I would have to burn my franchise to the ground if I was going to get Earl and Cam Chancellor. But, like, could you imagine, though? Oh, yeah, that... I don't have any money. I don't... Yeah, that's kind of... That's kind of the dilemma here, is I don't have any fucking funds. Alright. Got it. That's concerning. See, it's just like, what if I go back to the Broncos and then, like, they're obsessed with all three of these pieces. Von Miller. Broke ass. Yeah, no, literally. That's the problem with taking off the salary cap, is I can't just cheat. I can't just trade for people that I can acquire. Von Miller, Aqib Talib, and Chris Harris. Surely this goes through. Oh, yeah, money. Oh, that's not even close to being affordable. I can't even afford the corner trade anymore. You have to trade Joe Thomas. Okay. I gotta do some. Hold on. I gotta figure something out here. Let's go to the left tackle position. Surely there's a really high rated left tackle that isn't being paid a lot of money. Like, I'm talking, it's got to be at least 90. And if there is, that's 6'3". That's like a couple money less, but I need less money less. Not Joe Thomas. I need to get money so I can go for the fences. And this could help me out a lot. Listen, hey, Joe Thomas is real nice, but Joe Staley for Joe Thomas, 1-for-1. Why are all the left tackles named Joe? But we would save a little bit of bucks on this. A lot of bit of bucks on this. And we're only going down by 5. And in season, you're not going to notice that. We could probably get something back for this in terms of draft pick. I was going to say, B-Gamer. I was just going to say, we could probably get something back in terms of picks. They have a lot of picks to spare, too. Holy fuck. Okay. Let's go this second rounder. Let's just try this. Like, what? 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 How? They're like the same age, and I'm trading down. Let's take the second rounder out then. If this is 1-for-1, I'd be fine with it. Okay, hey, listen. The second rounder was a little bit of egregious. That's fine, though. We can take this. I still have a left tackle, and I just got like $6 extra million to go do stuff with. That's fine. How am I 592 cap? I think my cap space went down. What do you? How? What? How, man? That's not the money number. Why? Why is everything weird? Everything's all fucked up and weird whenever I get stuff. All right. I got a dead cat. That's probably true. That's probably true. I gotta find like I just gotta get a safety, man. Because I've got a good receiving core. Maybe we go for a receiver. Either a receiver or a safety is what I want right now. I still do need a backup quarterback though. Let's just go to the free agent pool. Let's go to the free agent pool and get our backup quarterback. So I don't have to worry about that. Let's find the guy that we're gonna fuck around with for that one game. Because I do need to use a backup quarterback once this year. So who's it gonna be? No. Ooh, a little expensive for my liking though. I don't want to spend out the ass for this, but I also don't want to like. I also don't want to sign like Bruce Gradkowski, you know. But it's not exactly a cheap market. I would like RG3, but like, what's like the viability of that? Like after the game. Um, like, see, yeah, that takes a lot of money away from me that I don't know if I'm willing to spend. I could probably just use Chad. If I'm being honest, like all those quarterbacks were worse than Chad, and I could probably just use him. Chad Henney's like not good, but he won the Chiefs a playoff game like 3 years ago. Like we could probably like live off this guy, you know. He's not incredible, but we could survive. We don't need a backup QB. We need to get one more big superstar though to make this team feel like a true contender. Welcome home, Josh. Welcome home. I'm gonna keep that middle linebacker that I signed because I like him a lot. I need to get a safety. It has to be a safety. 84-85 on the very back end's not good. Because we run a 4-3, the second linebacker's not going to see a lot of room or a lot of time. I love our D line. It's like near perfect. Our cornerback room is again near perfect. We do have a huge steep fall off now though because I traded the one guy. 84 and 85 is pretty solid. Yeah, but like I also have money to spend, B Gamer, and I still have a first round pick. So like if I'm gonna upgrade somewhere, I may as well upgrade the position. Or get like a third corner. I'm fine with either of those. Get like a third corner or like a better safety. 91 and 69, how's that an A? I don't know. I think they take the superstardom of the 91 and just go, oh, then that guy's a superstar. You're good. And then they just give you like a pass. You know? But like I still have like a bunch of picks I can use. Like the 1, 3, and 4 here. I'm down on money, but like, again, I could probably live. I could probably live. Also, I think I just traded Joe Thomas for like no reason, but whatever. Fuck it. You know what? It's fine. Joe Thomas wasn't destined to be here. That's our excuse. Okay. Let's go find safety or corner that I can just like get. Hmm. Like, see, this would be the biggest trade in the history of the league, but they're not gonna take it because he's too good and he's too young. Let's just test the waters. That's not happening. That's my first round pick, and that's deep in the red. That's just not gonna happen. That's why I have to know. Yeah, literally. That's what we got to do, J-Mac. We got to forget he existed. But like an Aqib Talib, Chris Harris, old. Like these guys are old. I fear I could get Chris Harris here. I feel in fear that I could do that. That wouldn't be an upgrade though. There'd be no point in doing that. There'd be no point. I would have exactly $10,000 left if I did this and this went through. Let's like try this with a third from next year to test the water on it. That pick isn't worth anything. Let's do the first rounder from this year. This doesn't feel right. Just only getting this out of this trade, this doesn't feel good. I feel like I'm overpaying the fuck out of them for like just one corner. I feel like that's a little much. Hmm. Hmm. I don't really need Chris Ivory. I don't really need him because I have TJ Yeldon's a backup, and like he's 29. I don't really need that. Yellow interest as well. That gets me some money here. Money to manage with. Before we do this Chris Harris trade, let's see if I can find like a corner and safety duo somewhere else. I don't really need that. I'm being greedy by having three. Like, see, this is something I could get down with this. Like, if this trade went through, this would be exactly what I needed. High-rated corner and a safety who's cheap, but also high-rated. What's the pulse? Show if this goes through, this would be huge. That's nowhere near. That's such a disappointment. That's so disappointing. Okay. All right. So, what are we looking at? Ivory for Branch 1-for-1. Damn. All right. Chris Ivory's really not holding up here. Is there any team that has like green on Ivory? Who do you have? Colts. Colts. B-gamer. Jabal Sheard's a 92 in this game? All right. He was a 92 at one point. Frank Gore. There he is. You're bullshitting me. The Colts are the only team in the league that are green interest. Wait, the Bucks. Tampa Bay. They don't have anything! They don't have a fucking thing that I want. Not a damn thing that I need or want. No, I don't want Jameis Winston. We did that gimmick already. Fuck. Two team. What did J-Mac? What is it? Candy. Why'd you catch a candy, J-Mac? What is that? What is that, gang? Fuck, man. I like Tyvon Branch a lot. Cause he's an 89 and he's older with a low cap hit, he shouldn't be impossible to get. But I don't want to use that first rounder that I have on him. Is there another dude that I don't need? For the greater good of society. Right? Yellow interest bar. Why are they interested in a fullback? Alright, hold on. Happy Halloween, yeah. Oh my god, that did nothing. Okay, oh my god, that didn't do a fucking thing. Alright. Are they is it green interest on this guy? No, it's the same. Alright. That was an idea. It was an idea I had, but it failed. Do we just say fuck it and get rid of one of these guys? Like Alan Hearns. I need Robinson. I need my big play guy, but like Aurelius Ben, I just kind of need you off my team. But there's no like path out. Oh, Ladarius is still here. Oh. Oh my, what do I have to do, man? Oh my fucking god. This has to be it. It has to be Ivory and Ladarius and then like a pick. Guessing I just got a rare candy, but I don't know how many I had before to confirm. I don't know, man. A pick? That's what I'm thinking, but I'm like out on those already. Ladarius Sneed? Maybe. Let me just try this third rounder first. Hold on. Remember that trade. I'm going to flip this third rounder to like this year. I want like a third round pick from this year so I can get the higher value. I'm going to just try this. That's closer than it should be. Go add the 6 and the 7 and then fuck you. 5 and the 6. Thank you. All right. So I have that third rounder from this year now, which is higher value. And we just go back to the Cardinals and we do that same fucking trade. We do Chris Ivory, Ladarius Green, and a third round pick from this year. And we go and we get Tyvon Branch. Right on the ass, dude. Like, looking at that, just that doesn't make sense how that doesn't go through. That's 2 3-stars and a 4-star for 1 4-star. I was picking up what you were putting down. It made sense. Everything I just did made sense, and I still said no. All right, hold on. I got the solution. Go back to the Chargers and then just do this. Get their second round pick. But it appears they picked up what you put down was too slippery. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So then just like 6th rounder. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. And then let's do this. The 4th rounder to get rid of all of our picks. We don't need any of them because I don't want any of them. What's like the lowest valued like 2nd rounder in the league? Was that us 50? That should be good. This should be close. We could do this. We could do this. This has to be it here. Come on, man. This is a comedy act. This is a fucking meme. You're fucking joking with me. You're poking me in my balls. Wouldn't 64 be the lowest? I know, but I don't want to scam myself, you know? I guess I'll go find whoever has 64. What says that? 67. 66. That's 63. Let's try 63. Hey, Green Bay. Why don't we just do these two? Go fuck yourself. The 6th. Mark Murphy, you're a piece of shit. Why do you care about your picks? You're supposed to be contending. You're supposed to be contending, motherfucker. Motherfucker, you're supposed to be contending. Okay, I gotta figure out. What do the Cardinals need? This is the same team I looked for before. Right end, left tackle, middle linebacker. Right end, left tackle, middle linebacker. This is just like the only move I have because I want Tyvon Branch. Right end. Is there any? No one? Who's like cheap? Are you good? You're 31. They don't want you. You're young. Alabama State. He played for the Hornets. Good for him. Maybe like the only Hornets alumni. Right end. Who's the right end? Who's right ends? He's got normal dev. That doesn't wow me. Paul Kruger's in the fucking pool in this game? That's so weird. C.O. Moore was the guy I was looking at before. Let's just try it. Let's just fucking try it. Let's do the same trade we did before where we throw C.O. Moore in there because they need a linebacker. So we go, again, Chris Ivory, Ladarius Green, C.O. Moore. Just all I need is for C.O. Moore to be green whenever I flip to the Cardinals, and this should go through. If C.O. Moore is green when I flip to the Cardinals, we should have this. If this trade doesn't go through at this point, we're not getting this guy. This genuinely, this is higher value than the other one. God. I don't understand. He's like 30. Why do you care about him that much? Yo, you're a bad GM, bro. Look at my team. I'm trying to get rid of half my team, and everyone's saying no. Okay, maybe we hold on to Chris Ivory. Maybe we do that. All right. Hey, we did it. There we go. We got it. Finally. Holy fuck, that took like 15 minutes. Why was that what I needed to do? That's fucking stupid. All right, we have a safety. We have a safety, and we have more money than we did before, and I still have a first-round pick. We're not done yet. Oh my god, we're actually not done yet, that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy is I have more money than I did previous, and I got to keep my running back too. Look at this fucking defense, man. This fucking defense is like my magnum opus. Look at this thing. I know half these players were here when I started, but like, holy shit, you know? Get an elite receiver. Elite receiver and free safety duo. Surely that'll happen. No, whatever. I mean, I have Robinson, but I like another receiver wouldn't hurt. Who's in the market in this game? Like, who's like there? Who's like here? Who wants it? Not you. No, God, not you. I did. You guys know the Duke Dennis Riz meme? You guys know the Duke Dennis Riz meme? I just did that in real life. No? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but I just did that in real life. Like, again? Like, what about again? They're not gonna take this. That's the thing. If I'm gonna trade for like an elite receiver, I'm gonna get rid of Keelan Cole because I don't need that. 1 for 1, surely, right? That is way closer than it has any right being. You guys know the Duke Dennis is me. All right, Unc, we get it. You trying to be hip with the kids? Okay. Shut the fuck up, big gamer. Dude, Keelan Cole has crazy value. Can I mention that? For being a 79 overall receiver, this guy's got nuts value. Trey White, 1 for 1. Take it. Fuck you. That's not surprising, though. I do know what you're talking about. All right, whatever. So then you're fucking. There's no point. We're just being a dick ass for no reason. You're being a dick for no reason. Are there any good free safeties in the whole league? Is Glover Quinn really the peak? Because if he is, I will just knock this trade out in like 2 minutes. Expensive. He's a 90 in this game? LaMarcus? Cheap. Oh, they don't want Keelan. Of course they don't want Keelan. Of course they don't want Keelan Cole. Of course they don't want Keelan Cole. But like, but like, what if? What if? Because then I have a perfect defense then. Fuck that. No, fuck this guy. Receiver. I'm getting off. I'm getting off base because I saw safeties. Go back. Go back around. Go back around. I went too fast. I stopped at Bengals because I got Rizzy-eyed for fucking AJ Green again. Kelvin Benjamin's ass. DT's too expensive. Manuel Sanders is pretty good though. Hey, Manuel Sanders looks good. I don't hate this. There's definitely more because there's a lot of good receivers in the league, so I'm gonna write down Sanders, but I'm gonna pan through the rest of the teams here and see what else I can find. No one's good there. Mike Evans is a little expensive. Deshaun Jackson's at 10-6. B-Gamer, you did not take this contract on. You did not take this contract on in your fucking franchise. Please tell me you didn't. You did? You're a fucking terrorist. You're a fucking terrorist for that. Larry Fitz, again, we had him in the Titans franchise, but he's expensive here, and I just don't want to deal with that. Keenan Allen would be fun, but no. Like, you're literally getting paid nothing, but no. Hmm. I'll write it down. I'll write down Tyreek. I'll write down Tyreek. I'm interested in that. That probably won't go through. T.Y. Hilton, I'm not stealing the gamer's flow because he'd be upset the whole season. Des Bryant's a little expensive for my liking. We couldn't fit him on the team, I don't think. Jarvis. Jarvo. He played for the Titans, but we traded him for like 6 weeks into the season because he wasn't doing anything. So what if we just did this? I need to test the water like on this and just see how close Keelan Cole by itself would be. They don't want Keelan Cole. All right, fair enough. Can I do not first overall? Imagine if I had that. Should I have the Fitzgerald Fedora bit a while back? I still have that account, JMac. I still have that. Hmm. Hmm. Let me ponder something real quick. What is the rating of my current strong safety? Oh, I need a free safety, not a strong safety. Okay, disregard. Disregard, disregard. 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 Alright, go back to Miami. I should probably look through the rest of the receivers before I scan myself, though. I will write down Jarvis. But, like, he has a bad history with me, because I had him once and he was ass, so... we'll just keep pondering for a little bit. He's a 92 in this game. This is why the Eagles' offense is so crazy in this. Yeah, B-Gamer, look at their fucking running back room, dude. Look at this shit, dude. LeGarrette Blount's still a 92, and J.H.I. is an 89. Clement caught, like, several touchdowns during that playoff run. He's an 81. Like, Wentz is an 89. The receiver room is, like, pretty bad. Matt Collins was on the Eagles team that won the... Matt Collins has a Super Bowl... Okay. Alshon Jeffrey, like, that's... Zach... Look at this shit, dude! 94, Trey Burton, he threw the fucking touchdowns in 85. Jason, look at this look at the offensive line is nuts. Like 91, 82, 88, 90, 89. Like it's a near perfect offense, man. That's why it's 99 overall offense. Jesus. Julio Jones. I don't how did you get this guy? What did you give up to get Julio? Do you remember what you gave up to get Julio? Because it couldn't have been anything cheap. He's a 99 and he's 28. You had to have paid out the ass for this guy. Larry Fitz and some picks. I feel like they had to be like 2 first rounders. They had to, oh my god, they had to be like 2 first rounders. That wasn't even close, dude. It wasn't even close. Pierre, I just had you. Don't want you again. OBJ would be fun to have, but he is absurdly expensive in this game. Yeah, that's just not happening. That was further away than the Julio thing, I'm pretty sure. I don't need Jermaine Curse. Golden Tate? They kind of have a solid receiver duo here. Am I trying to help with this shit when I know the first fucking 2 things about football players? You don't really need to. I don't know, man. You're doing pretty good. No, you're actually doing pretty good, which is, like, crazy. For somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about, you're actually, like contributing, which is, like, nice, you know? I mean, I could just do this. Hold on. Just had idea in my brain. This is the same team that has Glover Quinn, which is the guy that I wanted earlier. So if I could knock this trade out, I think I might have the perfect team. How's this look? That is way closer than it should be. Okay. Strong safety. They need a strong safety. I have a spare strong safety. We may be in business here. We may be in business here. Left outside linebacker. Do we have one of those? We just, like, spare? Do you want Laurenti McCray? I'll give you that. Okay, they don't want him, but... Listen, we could be in hardcore business here. This could be high-key biz if we could knock this one out. Ooh. Okay, if I can make that third leg of my trade be perfect, I will have a perfect trade here. If I could find a player that gets green interest from them, this could be the perfect trade. How close is this by itself? Okay, that linebacker added like nothing. This is not going to be hard. I need a corner. Okay, left outside linebacker or a corner? I have time here. I have time and I have money to spend if I want to go like... Okay, left outside linebacker. I'm pretty sure there's one in free agency. Right outside. Can I switch Rob? Can I move Rob? That's cool, B-Gamer. Daryl Smith. He's a little ass. I think Dan Skuta is more likely. Grand Valley State. GVSU has a fucking NFL alum. That's so dumb. I don't know if I want to sign this guy. I don't think it's going to be worth it. You want me to check my trade history? If you want to, man. You don't have to, but it's up to you. Paysinger. That's cool. Mike Neal, Packers legend. I scored a touchdown with him on stream once. Against the Steelers. Against the Steelers in that Madden 16 franchise, I had a touchdown with Mike Neal. Slightly younger. That's a fair point. I don't know. 256. I'm willing to try it. I just need green interest. Like I'm telling you, I have the perfect trade on the table here. I just need to get the third like segment of it for me to be perfect, and I will have a great trade. Let's sign. Who was it? It was Golden Tate and Glover Quinn for them, and then I don't remember who I had. I had the spare safety. Barry Church. I had my first. I gotta say first round pick. Youth doesn't matter to Braden because he's only doing 1 year. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But this is in regard to me signing a player I'm gonna trade away. I mean, this guy looks like fine. If he's green interest, this could be good. How is he red? What happened? What happened? How? I just need a good one. I'm right there, man. I just need a good. Can I find? Is there a corner? I'm not trading one of my good corners, but like, is there a good corner I can spare somewhere else? Because all my cornerback room needs help. My cornerback room needs a little help. Okay. Okay. Hold on. There's gotta be a corner in free agency, right? Gotta be a corner somewhere in free agency. It just it's like rotten there, right? He's an 80. Hey, he's an 80. Yeah, let's just keep signing free agents. Hopefully, I just don't run out of money. You know, hopefully, like I just keep getting like random boxes of money shipped to me from fucking like New Hampshire or something. That one, and then I keep forgetting what I need every time. The safety. I need the strong safety, and then the guy I just signed. Who's the guy I just signed? The corner. I have the actual memory of like a toddler. We have potential. I just need to go to Detroit. I need to flip this one more time, and if Brandon Flowers is a green, we should be good. Oh my god. How? How, man? Why? The transaction thing doesn't tell me the full trade details. Yeah, okay. I'll still send this through, but like yeah, it's just I need to find something I can put in there that they want. What are the other two positions they need? Fullback and left tackle. I have an idea. I have an idea. I just signed this guy. Yellow interest bar. That is higher than red. Hmm. God, I'm right there. I just need it to be green. I just need it to be green. That's all I need. That's all I need. I just need it to be green. That's all I need to do. I just need to figure out how to make this guy green. Hold on. Idea. Um what is this? What am I doing? You know what? Let's just scrap this real quick. Do they want this guy? Yellow interest bar? Fuck. Strong safety. First round pick. Try it again. Just try it again with the running back. Oh my god. It's 3 stars. I'm right on your ass. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Larry Fitz, John Simon, William Hayes. Alright. No picks were involved in that. That's absurd. Braden, I was getting there, B-Gamer. Give me a second. I was getting there, dude. Relax. It's okay. Not like I'm gonna miss it. It's not like I'm gonna miss it, dude. Okay, sorry. It's fine, dude. It's okay. It's an alt account stream. I'm on the menus of Madden 18, you know? I'm not exactly hard-pressed to be reading my chat. Or to like, miss chat messages. I'm gonna be fine tonight. I'm right there on this trade. I just need to figure out how I can acquire... Okay, I gotta figure something out like this. Who's a team that needs a running back? Is anyone green on Ivory? One. Who's that? The Bucks. Why do the Bucks need everybody? All right, so the Bucks are green on Chris Ivory. That's good. Wait, what do we just go like for a pick? What do we just do like a second rounder here? Hold on. Let's just like that wouldn't happen. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Not you. You're old. They do need a left outside linebacker though. I'd be over the cap. All right. That says right. Wait, Clay was left when I clicked it. Oh, no, it wasn't. I'm fucking stupid. I just can't read. I just can't fucking read. That's my problem. All right. Go back to Detroit. I got to look at their position thing again because I forgot them all. Not the Packers. What do the Lions need? Corner. The Bucks have Brent Grimes, who is a young and upcoming corner in the league. Brent Grimes. He's 20. What was it? How old is he? He is not young and upcoming. He's 34 years old. Oh, I forgot. I got my years mixed up. All right. Larry Fitz in the third for Kamar Aiken, a trade, and the sixth was the fifth trade. Okay. So if I just like acquire a good enough player here, they're just gonna take it anyways. So like, what if I just stole Mike Evans from them, and then I just gave them Mike Evans? All right, that makes sense. I just gotta figure this out. I just gotta figure this the fuck out. I don't know what to do. I think Mike Evans is that easy. It was worth a shot. Dude, I got Travis Kelce for Robert Tonyan in Madden once, like 1-for-1. Like, don't underestimate how stupid this game can be. Like, this is what I'm talking about when I say that. Like, that's a little insane. All right, so let's throw in the sixth rounder. All right, Robert Ayers is now on the Jaguars, and he's very good. So he should, no matter what position he is, be green interest for Detroit. Robert Ayers, backup safety, first round pick. He's green for like every team. Please, I'm begging you. Just when we hit Detroit, it just be green. That's all I need. Just be green. Just be green. Yes, yes. Hold on. Yes. Hold on. Just like this. This has to be it. This has to. I've spent too much time on this one trade, and this is the perfect trade because I didn't lose anything there, and I'm gonna be cap compliant if this hits. How? In what world? In what world? They should debate taking this if I didn't have the first rounder in there. Okay. There's got to be another way to attack this trade. There has to be a way where I can use these three people I have to get those two people, but in like a different order, in like two different trades. Glover Quinn is the lowest rated guy there. So let's try this. Alright, I can work with that. Trade up your first rounder. That's an idea I had, but I don't want to go there yet. Because, like, what if I can just get, like, one piece at a time? Like, what if I can manage to just, like, steal Glover Quinn here? And then just finish this up. I still have this guy from earlier. But he sucks. So, no one wants him. Is there anyone in the league that wants this guy? Why? Why does Seattle want him? What the fuck? Wait. Idea. Concoction idea. Can I trade out my first rounder for this team? Yeah, let's go get the first overall pick. I'm fucking just talking. That's it. I'm 15 picks down. Jesus. Go Vikings. Huh? Okay. 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 Go back. What do we try to get each of those three? So let's see how much they get. That's fair. That's a fair argument. Let me try the new concoction idea I just created, and then if the party could use the seventh there, it's fine. I don't really care that much. It doesn't really matter to me. The picks aren't like the make or break here. Everything else is. So, it was these two, and then Ayers. Ayers. It was Ayers. Right end. He was right end. I forgot what position he was. Again, like this pick is now 6 spots higher for a team that is actively tanking. And we are still triple green. Like this should just totally go through. That didn't make it go up at all. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. We're at the same spot we just were, and the pick went up by 6 spots and it just did nothing. Okay. What if we just did like the first rounder for Golden Tate? I can't have anything. Just get the first overall pick. I don't have anything else to trade up. Who has the first? Who is the? Let's just see. Let's just try it. Who is? Surely it's Cleveland, right? I figured. Okay. How close is this like just by itself? All right. So we need a little more here. What do they need? Middle linebacker. I can't trade any of those. I am fucking sold on those. Free safety. I might have an opening. Okay. See, this is the dilemma because if I do this trade, and this is enough to get this to go through, I'm not gonna have a starting free safety unless I get Glover Quinn from Detroit. All right. You know what? Let's just go for it. Send the house. Send that. This might be an overpay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. First overall pick is now in the hands of the Jaguars. That's so crazy that I just like finagled my way to the first overall pick just because I want like 2 guys from Detroit. And watch this. I'm gonna do all this like this whole like build up again. They're still just gonna say no to me. They're still just gonna be like, no thanks. We're gonna go in a different direction, and I'm gonna blow up their fucking like entire facility. Nope, wrong thing. You go, just take it. It didn't move. It's not moving. I have the first overall pick now, and they're just not. It's not changing anything. They're still just saying no. What? Okay. Right? Shit went backwards. Like, I think. Fuck, man. What are we doing here? Golden Tate. I gotta get Golden Tate. Yes. What? That is an absurd declination. Declination? Is that a word? That's the first overall pick in the whole draft for one guy, and they said no. Okay, so this is what we gotta do. Declaration? No, declination. Like decline. Hold on, let me type this out. I was... Is this a word? Is that what I just typed in my chat a word? That one, what J-Mac just did. That too. Is that like a word? Michael Bennett's on this team? That's not the Michael Bennett. That's the other Michael Bennett. It's just like... How does that make it go up? How does he have any value at all? That's so fucking stupid. Tiny bar above my phone's keyboard says yes. Oh, good. I used a smart word. Hey, they need a left tackle. How do you not want him? Go fuck yourself. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any damn sense. That make no damn sense. You want this guy? I can't trade my pickup anymore. Thank you for making that your word of the day. That's awesome, man. That's really cool, dude. What, I did a good thing? I was just saying it was a good thing. Why are you thinking I said that it wasn't? Michael Rivera. What do I have to do to acquire this guy? What do I have to do to acquire Golden Tate? He's not an untouchable. This is fucking absurd what I'm doing right now. I just had like a moment in the mirror right now, and I just realize how absurd this shit is. Because I just should be done already. This should be done. I should have both of the guys already, but I don't, because they're being pricks to me. I don't know what else to even try. Oh, the fullback! What was the thing? What was I just doing? No, J-Max said fuck you? Oh, no. J-Max evil. the fullback, and then I was just doing the first. The fullback and the draft pick. Okay? Don't. You're not clowning me. You're not clowning me. Stop. Shut up. If you were clowning on me for that, I really hope you were, honestly. Because that. How in any world does that work? But whatever. Glover Quinn. I just need to go get Glover Quinn because I currently don't have a free safety because I got rid of him for that first overall pick that I just got rid of. So I need to go figure that out, and then I should be about done. Other than like getting a spare corner because I need that. Um, what was what was the thing? I had it. It was Ayers. It was Robert Ayers, and then Barry Church. How are they red now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you just take us and just get out of my building, please? We'll be fine. Why is he 1 star? He was 5 stars like 2 minutes ago. What happened? They degressed. What do you mean? How does trading for a receiver do that to me? What? Oh, hey, they need a receiver now. Wait, I got this. I'll go backwards. Oh, fuck, I'll go backwards. I have an idea. Oh, shit. Wait, we did it. Wait, we got it. We actually got it. Wait, we actually got it. And we're going to get to keep Robert Ayers. Oh, my God. We're going to get to keep Robert Ayers. We're... That has to be like an actual millimeter. That's so crazy to me. I think that has to be a glitch then. That has to be a glitch then. That can't be real. But look at this shouldn't this is a scam. I'm getting scammed. So, can I just like fuck you. Yeah, I'm getting there, B gamer. I'm flipping it to a 7 from this year and that should be enough. I just need to get rid of somebody. It doesn't need to be anybody like important. You. Surely they want you. Thank you. Okay, so that's good. Seventh round pick. I don't remember the trade I was just doing. It's too hard to remember everything. This is too difficult. Let's go seventh round pick. I don't remember a fucking thing I was just doing. That's like an actual pixel. Yeah, no, that was crazy. It was Barry Church, and then fuck, who was the third guy? I gotta go back in the clip real quick. I don't remember a fucking thing I was just doing. Hold on, I got this. No one else needs to help me. I got it. I got it. I don't remember. Why do I not remember? D.D. Westbrook. It was D.D. Westbrook. They need a receiver. Got it. Okay. Flip back over to the receiver tab, and then this should get me Glover. Double green. Plus a 7th overall pick from 2018. Glover Quinn. Welcome to the Detroit Lions. Or welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I fucked up the line. Who gives a shit? He's not really that good. But we have gotten everything that we've wanted, and I got to keep Robert Ayers, which is fucking huge, because he is very good. Yeah, like, he's an 88 on a D-line that we already have a lot of talent on. Look at the defense grades, dude. This is fucking crazy. Saxonville Premium? No, literally. This is crazy. Could you imagine if Saxonville had Aaron Rodgers, B-Gamer? They might go 16-0. This team in real life might go 16-0. Saxonville, if they did everything I just did, might go 16-0. And what's crazy is nothing that I've done is impossible in real life because I'm on salary cap. Like the salary cap's on and I'm doing this. So this is all real. They could have just done what I'm doing right now and have this roster. But also the Packers wouldn't have traded Aaron Rodgers. So you have to get over that hurdle first, but whatever. I don't think I think Like, I know I've been at this for 2 hours, but I don't think I'm done yet. It's not gonna be a lot more stuff, but because I just have Robert Ayers here now, I want. You see those B grades on those linebackers up there? I want to address that. Like, what's like the reality of getting like a cracked middle linebacker here for me to use her the whole season? Like, Robert Ayers and P. Riley Jr. No, it's not B Gamer. I'm not done yet. I got this. Ayers and P. Riley for like Bobby Wagner. You know? Oh, he's only 27. They're not taking this. They're not going to take that. You? Bro's not getting Bobby. Let's just see what happens. Perry Riley Jr., sorry. They don't want either of the guys that I've just put up. And they are nowhere near interested. That's cool. So I would do a linebacker. I could do left outside linebacker or a middle linebacker. And I have plenty of money here too. Is what I could say. So I got room to move around a bit. Let's just ponder around. The Vikings have a very good roster in this game. Holy shit. 97, 93, 91, 91, 91, 90, 90. Like, holy shit. Double 87s as well. That's kind of nuts. Jarrell Freeman. We had him in the last franchise. Not going to use him again, though. Perfect. Killed someone. This wouldn't happen, but it'd be really funny if it did. I'm a little intrigued, but I don't think at this point I can do much more than this. But could you imagine if I got Von Miller? That would be an all-time. Oh, wait, I still need a corner, actually. You have nothing, bro? I know. That's the thing. That's my point. But, like, what if somehow I found a way to get, like, a first-round pick, and then I threw it in there and I got Von Miller, you know? Like, what if that happened? Then what? What are you going to say? Oh, man. 740. Can I find 740 on my roster? I can purge? Oh, wait, I wouldn't be able to do this because I would need a second middle linebacker then. Fuck! This probably on itself goes through. Then you have something, I guess? Yeah, I guess, maybe. Whatever. What do the Broncos need, actually? I could get Von Miller if I wanted, but I'd probably go down Aaron Rodgers for it. But I wouldn't. That's not a thing I want to do. You know, I kind of need that. I kind of need Aaron Rodgers because he's Aaron Rodgers. You know? But, like, if I threw him into this trade, I could absolutely get Von Miller. But I don't need that. I don't need to get rid of Von Miller. Or Aaron Rodgers, sorry. They need a quarterback. They need a QB. They need a quarterback. They don't have any fucking linebackers, man. Ah, whatever. It's fine. You have whoever backup is. Yeah, the backup like middle linebacker, like the MLB 3 right now is like a 68, and I don't need him playing like meaningful snaps, you know, because he's dog shit. So that wouldn't be good for me. Left outside linebacker. Let's just like ponder that. Let's just go there, because that's what I need. Expensive. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. All right, understood. Understood. You can tell me to fuck off. Like, I don't think you could have been much more clear with telling me to fuck off, but you probably could have just like called the phone and been like, "Yo, go kill yourself." Genuinely, you probably could have just said that to me, and I would have gotten. I would have understood instantly, dude. I would have understood it instantly. I have an idea. I have an idea that could feed a couple families for a long time. You should watch the movie Draft Day. Good movie. I need to watch more sports movies. It's about the Cleveland Browns. That's cool. Damn it! Fuck you, Green Bay. God, man. Fuck you and your bullshit. They need a corner. I don't have a corner to spare. Sorry. I'm not gonna take on Clay Matthews. It would have been cool though. Luke Kuechly. Why did he vanish like instantly? Hold on. They need a receiver. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's way closer than it should be. Oh my god, we might get Luke Kuechly. Oh my god. No, no fucking dude. I would break the game. This is utterly fucked. This is utterly fucked if I can knock this one down. That man is a Hall of Famer. Wait, did I just go double up on the receivers here? Do you want Rashad Green? Why are they yellow interest on him? We're right there. We are right there. Oh, brother. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It goes side receiver from the fucking free agent pool. Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking... Anquan Bolden. He's 36 years old. Hey, expensive! I didn't see his contract. I just fucked it. Wait, maybe they just take it. Maybe they just take it. Hold on. Thank you, B-Gamer. Okay. Keelan Cole, Anquan Bolden. And then I had Robert Ayers on the other side of this. All green. No way, please. No way! Oh my god! This is fucking crazy. This is nuts, dude. This may be the best team I've ever made in any franchise. Ever. Like, unironically, this may be the best thing I've ever done. Yeah, no, I don't know how I just acquired that, B-Gamer, but I did just get Luke Kuechly, who's like a first ballot Hall of Famer, like, next year. Or at least he should be. Holy fuck. Holy fuck! Dude! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, man. Look at that defense. Miles Jack sticks out like a sore thumb here, but Jesus. Holy fuck! Wow. This is so nuts. This is the greatest defense. Could you imagine? This team is already known for their defense, right? In the history of the NFL, this team's already known for their defense. And I've picked up 2 new safeties and Luke Kuechly. The league would fold. They would shut the league down for a season. They would shut the league down for the fucking year, dude. Tom Brady still wins somehow? He would find a way. Just because he's Tom Brady, he would find a way. Holy fuck, man. This is utterly broken. I have Aaron Rodgers. I had an Aaron Rodgers and Luke Kuechly to the Saxonville team that was already like an inch away from going to the bowl. Oh my god. Yo, this is nuts. Oh, I should probably get a punter. I should probably go do that. Dude, I have Luke Kuechly on my fucking team. That's so wild to think about, genuinely. That's so wild to think about, genuinely. Surely some oh my god, there's green value all over the board here. Okay. One last trade. I want to make the defense perfect. It's not gonna happen. There's just no way. There's no chance. Okay, leave the Von Miller trade. The Von Miller trade is dead. I got Luke Kuechly. I don't need Von Miller. My human geography teacher said Tom Brady's in the top 5 most talented quarterback. Your thoughts? That's an absurd take, but I understand where he's coming from when he says that. Because like when you think Tom Brady, you don't think talent, you think greatness. Like you think like pure like accolades and Super Bowls and shit. Like did he get helped out by his like the surrounding cast way more than a lot of other quarterbacks did? Yes, but that's a nuts take to have. That is a nuts take to have to be like, yeah, Tom Brady's not top 5. That's crazy. He said Aaron Rodgers, Drew. I'm out. Drew Brees, no. Drew Brees, no. Peyton Manning. Some other 2 people I looking forgot who else he said. Peyton Manning even I think is like, eh. You know. I want Clay, man. I want it. Oh my god. That worked. We might not lose a game. Could you imagine if I was just playing with this team? Just playing with this team. Just casually playing with this team. I would not lose a game. If there wasn't like a stipulation on every single game I'm playing this season, I would not lose. I just wouldn't. I don't care how fucking bad I was in a single game, I wouldn't lose. I just wouldn't lose. I built the greatest defense in the history of the league. Shut the fuck up, B-Gamer. 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 The Colts do not have the facility to stop whatever the fuck is on screen right now, okay? With all due respect, they do not have the facility to fucking quit on this. They would leave. No, they don't. No, they fucking don't. No, they do not, dude. Just you can't look at this wholeheartedly and be like, my team is better than that. Look at this. I have this defense. Could you? This is like, you know that when people on like social media, B-Gamer, are like, oh, Aaron Rodgers, if he had a defense, would be like the greatest quarterback of all time. Could you imagine if Aaron Rodgers had this defense in real life? That's just nuts. This is nuts to look at that this is real and I get to use this team. I might create a save point here and just like have this exact spot in the franchise always saved. I know you're doing challenges, but this looks broken. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing, Shock, is I didn't cheat on any of this. I did this all legitimately. So even if you're gonna call it broken, I did it legit without cheating. So you don't really have a claim to it. I'm just a good GM today. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I did it. Okay. Okay, Braden, you really can't compare our 2 teams because you what? Because you started with a team that made the AFC Championship, and I started with a team that went 6-10 or whatever. Okay, that's a fair point. You know what? That's fair. You can have that. You can have that. That's fair. But also, you can't like gaze past the fact that I acquired like so many good players, right? You can give me the respect of being like you had a great outing as GM, but I understand your take. I will give you your take, but you also have to acknowledge I got Luke Kuechly, Clay Matthews, Tyron Branch, Glover Quinn, and Aaron Rodgers, and Golden Tate, and Joe Staley. Like at a point, you have to realize, at a point, you had a pretty good outing. Thank you. I don't get it. What didn't you get, man? With my help, you didn't. Okay, all right, man. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. Sorry. See you later. I need a punter. Is what I need to do before I close this. Who's the best punter in the league? Who's that? Brian Anger? That one's close. Assistant GM came in a low clutch. All right, dude. Whatever. Scary name. Dustin Colquitt. I need more power than that. If I'm gonna be dead ass with you, Chief, I need more power than that. Chris Jones. 93, 96. Hold on. Oh, there's all the good punters. Marquette King. Oh, we might have to. Oh, we have to. Marquette. How good's the team? The best team I've ever built in a video game. By like a wide margin. So punter, we trade Nortman. It was 1-for-1, surely, right? Okay. I need to put like a something in there. It could be literally anything, but they'll probably say yes to it. Rizface Walter Powell. Are we fucking serious? Okay, this is a fucking meme. That's a fucking meme. Well, we're gonna not be able to trade for a punter. That's gonna suck. I need a punter. I need a punter. Michael Rivera. Okay, that's better, but we're still like nowhere. Hold on. Center? They need Tyler Shatley. Yeah, that's a great name. No way I'm giving up a fucking fortune for a punter, dude. Just don't punt. Well, I'll have to do that in one game, but I need to do it for the rest of the season. Considering, especially, the third down one. The third down fucking punishment. I can't not go, I can't go for it on every fucking down. That's not feasible. D tackles. They need D tackles. This guy. This should do it. Fuck off, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck off, and fuck you. Bullshit. Fucking suck my balls. Can you fake punt on... Yes, that's allowed. As long as I don't actually kick the ball away, it's allowed. Why is it so hard to get a punter? Are we fucking, legitimate here? Are we fucking legitimate here, dude? Just pick some dude up. Just pick, who's the guy? Who's a dude here? You. He was on the Titans team. These names keep showing up. These names keep showing up. No, wrong menu. Wrong menu. Alright, let's go get you, and then you, and then that's it, and then go to your team, and then... Oh, I could use... Wait, let's just do that and this, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and then didn't work. They're haunting you? I'm haunted, brother. Fuck off. Thank you. Alright, we did it. We got a punter! We did it. Sam Cook. I didn't check his ratings at all, so that's probably not a good idea. I really want Marquette King, though, because he did the one thing I like the one time. So I wouldn't mind if I could have held on to him, or got him. I need to check the fucking stats of that guy first, though. 91-95. That's not gonna cut it. Yeah. Yeah. Just give me a second. I need to get down to the player limit anyway, so I'll be fine. Sam Cook and... Colin Holba for Marquette King. Surely Colin Holba is enough for them. Is it like Peterbot Fortnite level? I guess. I don't know. I don't know Peterbot. What are we talking about? Dude, Sam Cook has to have enough leverage on this, by himself. That's so trash. Josh Wells. How? How much do they want for Marquette King? Let's go explore other options, because I need a punter with a big leg. So I'm going to go to the punter section and just flip through. 96 for Detroit. 98 is Marquette King. Tress Way is 98 for Washington. Looking for 99 to replace him. If not, I'll probably just go for Tress Way. Yeah, they don't want a boatload and a half. He's a good ass punter. Yeah, but I need a better punter. I need to make the perfect team. I need to make the perfect team. I need to make the perfect team. Washington! Show me Washington. Hopefully they don't want an arm and a leg for their fucking punter. He's a 76 overall, but he has good kick power. Thank you. Tress Way. Tress Way. All right, look at that. Let's go look at his player card. I don't have a kickoff specialist. What do you mean? Put J Tuck in there. Why are you just what? That's stupid. It's absurd. He's got no accuracy, but like who cares? Click Y. That's fucking stupid that it does that. Why? Just fix it, man. Why do I need to do a button for that? That's fucking dumb. Why do I need to do a button for that? Oh, Golden Tate on the punt return team. Oh, that's... Oh, man. That kick return squad? Oh, man. We're doing it this year. We got to do it this year. This defense, dude. All right. I got to get down to the player limit. Auto sorts in all the current Maddens. Well, that's fucking stupid. Hold on. I got to do something real quick. Do that. All right. Okay. So I have how many players do I have at this point? 61. I need to cut 8 players. So I can be at the player limit. I don't have to do that at the end of the preseason because I hate doing that. Just do it now, get it over with. Can't cut that. Okay, a lot of receivers. Can cut Tavon Smith. Walter Powell. Jaden Mickens. Okay, I think that's enough receivers. That's 3 though. 1, 2. I gotta mark these down on my book. My pen is out of ink apparently. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Tight ends. I got a lot I can cut here. You keep Matt. No, keep Matt. Why are you freaking out? What was it? Why? Why are you tweaking? What, are you going to be like, oh, that's my long snapper? Is that what you're saying? Or is that what you're going to say? Or why are you freaking out about Matt, bro? Who cares? Who gives a shit, gang? We're all in. That's 6. I need to cut 2 more players. This is my favorite player. That's not your favorite player, bro. I can cut Brandon Thomas. Don't need you. I signed him out of free agency, and he just didn't need to be here. 1 more player I need to get rid of. Let's find someone to purge off the team. Darius Kilgo. I don't really need Donald Payne. Let's get rid of Donald. And that is 8, and we should be at the player limit now. Damn, this defense is good. Damn, this defense is good. All right. It's my cousin's uncle's dad. All right, dude. You just know every professional sports player. You just know all of them. You just know all of them. You just know all of them personally. All right, that should be the team. This should be your Jacksonville Jaguars. This should be it. Does the screenshot button work on the dashboard? I'm waiting for it, and it doesn't seem like it does. That's annoying, but whatever. This team is crazy, man. Raj is a 97. I got Allen Robinson, Marquise Lee, Allen Hurns, Golden Tate. I got a good offensive line now. A pretty decent one, at least. Left guard's a little weak, but we'll live. Mercedes Lewis and Cameron Brate. I got Leonard Fournette at running back. TJ Yeldon backing him up. I got Trey Madden as my fullback. And then on defense, Calais Campbell, Malik Jackson, Marcel Darius, Yannick Ngakoue, AJ Boye, Jalen Ramsey, Brandon Flowers, Glover Quinn, Telvin Smith, Luke Kuechly, Paul Puslesny, I always hated saying his name, Clay Matthews, Tyron Branch, Justin Tucker, and Tress Way. That is the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I'm going to go ahead and create a save point. We're just gonna do, what do we do? Broken. Let's just call it broken. Broken team. Duval. Yeah, we gotta do that. I gotta do that at some point this year. I gotta throw a Duval in there at some point this year. So that is gonna be saved there. This exact spot is where I'm gonna save this, but I'm going to have another, after I do the preseason episode on main account, I'm going to save it after that on a different file so that I always have the spot right here where our team is fucking broken. If I ever want to go back and just play a season as this team, because they're fucking insane. Vro think Twitch work. Vro think shit sweet. Jacksonville, what happened? I hated that guy. You know, I always hated that guy, man. I always hated that dude. I always disliked that individual. What was his name? James Draws or whatever? I never liked him. Dude, he has Down syndrome. You can't say that. I don't give a shit what he has. I'm allowed to dislike people. And it's not even because he has Down syndrome. I just dislike him anyways. Gonna get canceled? Oh no, no, God. Oh my God, no. That's fine. It's fine, Begamer. The two woke people aren't watching me right now. It's fine. The three woke people aren't watching me right now. Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares, dude? Who fucking cares? Woke up? Alright. That's 2.5. I don't think I'll do anything else. I think I suffice time. But yeah, that is your Jacksonville Jaguars team. No, bro, it's fine. I did 2.5 hours already, dude. Look at this shit, dude. Improved team. They may as well just get rid of this fucking thing. Is there a way I can look at like my team's ratings? Like overall ratings? Um Coach goals. No, no. One Fall Guy? I'm not doing Fall Guys. I'm not gonna do Fall Guys. Dude, I did all that without Master Trade Negotiator. Wow. What a fucking day for the squad. Can I just say? What a day for the Braid Neater HQ, dude. What an absolute day. Oh yeah, also I wanted to touch on this. I made custom playbooks. I'm not gonna play this game. I'm clicking in this so I can show the playbooks. But I made custom playbooks for a lot of the like rule games. How are we only an 85? That's not correct. Whatever. But if you look, I have custom playbooks on offense that should be here. I have the pass only playbooks. I have the run only playbooks. I have the I form. I have all that for the offense, and then on the defense ones, I also have those. I made these like months beforehand when I knew I was doing this in this game. I have the prevent only one. I have the 1985, which is like the blitz heavy playbook. Yeah, I made all those just so I didn't have to do that like before each stream. Those are all done already. So, yeah. Preseason overalls are different. Well, that's fucking stupid. So we did all that, and when we do this, this will be next Monday when I start this franchise. I will be playing one quarter against Tom Brady and the actually good Patriots, and then I'll get to play Jimmy Garoppolo again, I think. No, he's on the Niners. Who's their backup? Jacoby Brissett? Who the fuck's the backup at this point? But yeah, I'll get to play 4 regular games. The first episode of this is going to be like a test run where I just get to like play shit. I get to content farm on for 4 games with the preseason squad because that's always fun. And after that, then I get to actually play. Bray wins the long shot stream. When I picked up the case, Big Gamer, when I went over to my little shelf over there and I picked out the case for my Xbox One section of Madden 18, and I saw the little long shot thing on that, I was like, I pondered it, and I was like, I probably wouldn't do that. It's fun, but it's been run into the ground, and it's 7 years old. So there's not really a point if I'm being honest. That's fine, whatever. I'm gonna save this again just so I'm like, you know, save it. Oh, wait, we save that. We use the autosave. That's our file. Autosave. Also, this isn't the team I was gonna do this with originally. I don't think. Longshot's different from Superstar. Yeah, but it's like, I've seen it already, so it's like that's why I never streamed Doki Doki because I was like I might do that at some point. But then I realized everyone's already seen what happens in that game, and that wouldn't be interesting. Let's look at our schedule for the season. Wait, one last piece of business. I'm not done yet. I have to input my schedule into the Google Doc. You were going to stream Doki Doki? I mentioned that at some point, that I was planning on it, but then I was like, oh, well, everyone's already fucking seen this, so there wouldn't be any point. You know? At Patriots, preseason week 2, verse Bucks, preseason week 3, verse Panthers. I have to pick which games I'm going to do for each thing. At Falcons. I haven't? Yes, you have, man. Everyone knows what that game is. One of Carson's friends did it the other day. Not the other day, but like a while back. And I was just like, dude, it's 2025. Everyone's seen this already. Oh, no. Oh, man. I don't want to do this game again. I don't want to do that again. Oh, fuck off, dude. I don't want to do that. I don't know if I'll do the picking of the games on stream. I feel like that's I'm just gonna be like on this screen and talking for a while. Don't pop for that, dude. I can't. I might lose to the Browns on this again because I'm gonna have to make it like that might be the game that I have to do the field goals one. Because like they're the shittiest team, so I want to pick like the hardest thing to put against them. I have a London game in week 3. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, dude. I didn't sign up for that. W Brits. Don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, dude. W Brits. You've never. I play the fucking Rams. Oh my god. There's too much lore in this one. There's too much fucking lore in this one. At Colts for game 7. Well, don't you love having to wake up at 8:30 to watch Browns vs Vikings? Yeah. No, it was great. It was a great time. Especially when you have money on the team that lost, but whatever. Not on the team that lost, but on the under for the whole game, and it gets busted with like 20 seconds left in the whole game. That was really deflating, but whatever. I'm typing this into the schedule, and then I'm getting out of here. By the way, at some point I'll post in the Discord what each game will be. I'll do a ping. I'll ping the Discord and be like, oh, here's what the lineup of the games will be. Here's what we're going to be doing for each game of the season. It's going to be one of them. RIP stream. We're still here. Shut up. We're not done yet. At Cardinals. Someone else should go live tonight, though, I feel. You should go live again later this week. I might ponder it. Versus Texans. I spelled Texans wrong. I play the Seahawks again. Is there a single franchise where I don't play the Seahawks? It's been every one, I'm pretty sure. Other than the Texans, I think. Unless I played them in the regular season. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. At 49ers, of course is the... Why, man? At San Francisco, and then the final game of the season is at Tennessee. Back home in Nashville, where we won the bowl. Back home in Nash. Back home in Tennessee. You know, won the bowl there not too long ago. And now we're on a different task. We're doing the impossible franchise. All right, so that's done. At some point, I will put it in the Discord what each game will be. This is gonna take a while for me to decipher though, so this probably won't be a today thing. But yeah, whatever. Let me do this real quick. Oh fuck. Okay. Didn't know I didn't have that, but I'll let this Pokemon play out, and then I'm gonna end the stream. But yeah. What games are we excited for? What games am I excited to play? I'm obviously excited to play the Titans. It's not the same Titans team, but I'm excited to play them again. I think this is first season Lamar, so that could be interesting. Maybe it is. 16-1, lose to the Browns. No, there's only 16 games. This is when there were 16, so 15-1 actually. But yeah, no, you're probably right. I'm excited for the Browns game. Well, you might be more excited for it whenever I figure out what the stipulation is, but we'll have to figure that out later, won't we? I don't want to play the Jets because they suck. Oh my god. The Steelers could be fun. How am I gonna defend that? 0-15, 50 games. Yep. Okay. The Rams for lore reasons. The Colts for lore reasons. The Bengals. The Bengals not really. I always like playing the Chargers. The Browns, I would be like, oh, I'm excited to play the Browns, but yeah, you know. I lost to them in the Titans franchise, and I haven't quite gotten over that yet, so that's cool. Seattle, obviously, I have a long history with them. I play them like every franchise for some reason. You won the Super Bowl, it's fine. I lost to the 0-5 Browns when I was 5-0. What's your favorite franchise you've done? After this one's done, I'd probably say this one. But as of now, not the Saints one. Not the Saints or the Texans one. That was too early. The Saints one had a good mojo going, but that's too early. The Texans one would have been better if the game didn't shit itself every time I queued into a game. Shout out to anyone who remembers that. The copyrighted intros were the death of me. That was really annoying. I would play Madden 25 again if the copyrighted intros didn't exist. The Saints one, no. The Titans one, probably not. I'd probably go with Packers too. I'd probably go with Packers just because that final playoff stream that I did when that Packers franchise. I think that's still my magnum opus stream. I think that is still just like the best stream I've ever done. June 30th. Playoff streams Elite Cinema. It was 3 of the greatest games I've ever played back to back to back. It doesn't get much better than that. And I had like 3 raids that night. It was a great fucking stream. It was a very good stream. The playoff stream for the Titans was pretty good too. I enjoyed that a lot. It did what the streams usually do and like die down in the middle, but like at the start it was pretty good and then it like peaked up at the end where everything was going on. But yeah, okay. I can raid a spider network. I was there the whole time, I think. You were. You're always there the whole time. I can do a spider network tonight. Ow! I gotta move though. Sitting the same way for 2 fucking hours. Okay. Ugh, shit, there we go. The back just exploded. Alright. I need a spider network number, please. Someone give me a spider network number, please. 6. Alright, let's check 6. Spider network 6. I know this wasn't the craziest alt stream of all time, but thank you to anyone who was here. Spider Network 6 doesn't seem to exist. I need a different number. Give me a different number. I don't see that one. It's because you're playing football. No one likes football. 7? You're funny, man. I don't even understand what this is. I wanted to like do this a little bit. Like, Okay, hold on. I I just found lore. No, fucking please. Guys, the spider networks don't stop at 65. I just found Spider Network 70, so that's a development. That probably does exist then, B Gamer, but I won't be rating that. But this one just looks like a home cam, which is fun. So yeah, I will rate out to this one, but I wanted to point this out. I don't know what it is, but like I will have a lot of people like jump into my stream at some point, but they just no one sticks around. No one except for like the core like three like sticks. For like the who are the three people in the stream right now? Hold on. It literally just you three? It's literally you guys are like the only three that stick. I don't get it. I throw my viewers at the wall. B Gamer, Shock, and Josh are the only three that stick. It's weird. Like the football stream I did the other day, Phantom kept fucking showing up and being like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" And be like, "Yo, well, how's it going?" And then leave like 2 minutes later, and then show back up 40 minutes later, do the same thing, and then leave again. And it was just like, why? No one else is live. Just hang out. Like, what's going on? Like, why not? I don't understand. Phantom does that, yeah, but that's like everyone was doing that. I just use Phantom as the example. I don't understand. You know? I don't know, man. I don't know why everyone in the community is obsessing on doing that, except for obviously the core three. But even people like Otter doesn't really do that. I mean, everyone in this community fucking sucks. That's like, I would be like, oh no, you're wrong. This community's great, but like, you're kind of right. That's the problem. That's the problem. Is you're actually kind of correct, dude. But like again, uh, I want to talk like KT. I really hope KT doesn't think he's gonna like come back and like be the number one guy again. I really hope he doesn't think that that's what's gonna happen because that's not what's gonna happen. There's no chance he's gonna come back and step into the number one slot role again like he did in like 2023. You forget he has ego? Yeah, but his ego's fucking huge. You like KT be the number one guy at one point? Before I was the number one guy, KT was the number one guy. In terms of streaming, at least. Holy ego? Alright, man. Alright, dude, we get it. Bro thinks he's number one. I'm the only one that has an alt account that could pull viewers. Or at least does pull viewers. Alright? Alright, let's be real. I have an alt account, and that is also affiliate. I'm fine, okay? Let's not get crazy. Let's be honest a little bit, alright? Let's be honest, alright? Stay humble, bro. I'm not saying I'm not like lying, you know? If I was like if I was like saying some shit that wasn't true, I'd be like, oh, that's bullshit. I should have stayed humble. They'll switch up on the day ones when you make it big. I'm not gonna make it big, and I wouldn't do that because I'm not weird. But KT was like, the shit that he doesn't really annoy me that much. Like obviously him not being like, oh, I'm gonna like stop like supporting Abel like at all when the whole shit happened. That was kind of annoying to me. Like that's like annoying, but I also get it. Like he meat rides the fuck out of your mid ass music every day, so I get why you would like him. But at a point, you also have to realize that, like, a perfect example of this, Z was live, I think it was Monday, right? It was literally Monday when this happened. And Z was fucking streaming Fortnite season Fortnite, and I was in the squad. It was me, Josh, and Phantom. And you were there too, B Gamer. I think Temmie was also there, but KT invited Josh and Phantom and I think Z as well to go play Fortnite. Like, dude, open your fucking Twitch. Open Twitch, bro. That's why I'm not going to be hardcore supporting KT like that anymore because of the amount of times he's just like done exactly that when someone's streaming a game that he has and he's on the game, specifically Fortnite, and he just isn't in the stream. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. Or just even in the streams at all. He's never in any streams. He doesn't even have access to this account. That's why I feel comfortable shit talking him like this. Because he doesn't even have access to this account. He doesn't know I have an alt. Like, are we serious? When did this start? When did I start doing this? Like January? No, this was last year. It has been a year of alt account streams at this point. He still doesn't know I have it. Not you, bro hates you. I don't know. I don't. I think that he thinks that we still have beef because like the podcasting. Like, do I like outwardly like him like I used to in like 2023? No. But are we still kind of boys? I wouldn't be like no. Did you do alt account streaming during your 9 month break? No, I didn't. It was right around the time I started streaming on the alt before I started streaming on the main again. But that was before anyone had it, and I was using this as a recording account. But I have a recording account now. But like it was like early August I started using this account for stuff. And then I came back in September of 2024. So it's been over a year of streaming on this alt account, but about a year of people knowing. It's been like 14 months of this being a thing that you could redeem. And Kate, if you genuinely still don't have the alt account at this point, you're never gonna be like a pillar of the community anymore. You lost your fucking pillar, dude. You lost your spot at the Mount Rushmore because you fucking you were like, oh, Twitch streaming's so hard. Twitch streaming just makes me so tired. Like, how are you complaining about how hard it is to Twitch stream, dude? Are we fucking serious? Are we dead ass, dude? I only want to Twitch stream if I'm promoting my music. That's a real quote, by the way. I'm not like bullshitting that. That's a real thing he said. Like, are we serious, dude? It's a Twitch stream. Streaming is not taxing on you. Guys, Abel was definitely George Washington on the Mount Rushmore. You think he's still there? Do you think he was ever there? He was a streamer in the community. He was not a top 4 guy. No way. He's never been top 4. Bro, I'm rage baiting? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Everyone that matters is already here? No, literally. That's why I gotta make a third alt account. For, like, the super, super important people. Because, like, everyone's got access to this now. So, like, what if I use the one that I have, that I use sparingly now? For, like, alt account? Alright. Theoretical whitelist of 10 people. Hold on. Let me get this out. Yeah, no, that too, shock. Hold on. Let me get my notebook out. Let me make sure this pen works. Theoretical list of 10 people for a new alt account. Obviously B-Gamer. Obviously Shock. Obviously Josh. You're not even here, by the way. That's true. Dude, Shock. You know how Temmie was like, oh, I want to give the alt account to Lux's girlfriend. She hasn't even followed me. The 10 peeps. I was getting there. Who else? I'm gonna throw your boy on there. Let me pull up my Discord list to make this easier. I would throw Otter in there, just because Otter's like everywhere, and Otter has real conversations with us. I wouldn't. This is gonna suck to hear for Flaming if he hears it, but I just wouldn't give him that. Flaming just wouldn't be on that. Flaming just has not done anything to earn it in the slightest. I'd probably give it to. I'll throw Z in there. Don't allow any more gifts, or just don't allow anyone to buy the alt unless they have like 200k channel points. I don't know. That's the thing, B-Gamer, is it's like there's a clear cut between like the top 5 people in this community and like the next 5. That's the thing. Like I gave you my top 5, other than me, obviously. Would be Gamer Shock, Josh, your boy Otter. I think those are the top 5 clearly. At least for my stream. But then there's obviously a line. Otter's actually a normal human being. Yeah, that's why she's cool. Otter's actually like a person that exists. So if I was doing 10, I would throw Z in there. I would put. I don't know if anyone would like this pick, but I would put Crystal Pepsi in there because Pepsi's like mod on every account I have. So Pepsi would probably get a whitelist. We gotta bring back bullying, but only specific people. Pepsi's a normal human being. That's fine. Yeah, I know. I know. Fuck, man. Hold on. Shouldn't be this hard to come up with a whitelist of 10 people. Because obviously, like, I'm at 7. I'm at 7, so I could do JMac Phantom Temmie. I don't hate J-Mac. I would put J-Mac in. Too much? I would throw J-Mac in there. Too many? I said 10. I'm at 7 right now. I would put J-Mac. I don't know about Phantom. I think I think Temmie, maybe? Yes or no to Temmie on that one? Let's go over the list again. B Gamer, me, Josh, your boy Otter, Z. I forgot the rest. B Gamer, Shock, Josh, your boy Otter, Z, Pepsi, and J Mac is where we got right now. Honestly, no for Temmie. Temmie and Z were the ones I was very fringe about. Listen, I know Z isn't here a lot, but I do enjoy Z when Z is here. That's why I didn't really think twice about Z. I wish Z was around more because I know how busy he is and he's not. So it sucks that he's not around like at all ever because he should be. He's a cool guy. He's just right now. That's the problem is he needs to be here more. You know. Honestly, I think that's it. I don't know. I don't look at any other name in this and be like, oh, they need to be there. You know. Like again, honestly, no for Temmie. I think no for Temmie. We made a separate VC. Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. That's extremely fair. And we also did that for Flaming too, so we could use that same reasoning to get rid of Flaming. It's crazy. Flaming was the first person to have access to this account. You know that, guys? He was the first person to find this account and like redeem it. You know that? Real stat. That guy's gimmick sucks. I hate it. I just wish he would take anything serious other than himself. Let's make a channel for just me and you. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, definitely. That would not suck at all. That's stupid, Shock. That's dumb, bro. That's dumb, bro. No. I don't know, man. Cause like, I don't know. Flaming was cool when he didn't think everything that he used to do was cringe. He's a cool guy, but he takes himself too serious. He needs to like relax a bit. He's too normy now. He needs to just like fucking slow down and relax, dude, you know? You can be corny sometimes. It's like you're not gonna die if you be corny like once in a millennium, you know? Fleming said the N word the other day. That's true. That is true. But that's also one of those things. Is like, why are you doing that? You don't need to do that. Also, Shock, I want to tell you about this here. It is fucking absurd that that anime guy just like exists. Cause he has like no sense of humor other than just I'm gonna be racist. I'm gonna be so racist, and I hate those type of people so much. Like, dude, just do a joke, you know? Do a joke that's funny. Also, hi Otter, I'm not ignoring you. That's not true, B Gamer. You can do like racism can be funny. Like let's not beat around the bush about it. If you're gonna do racism, do it right. If you're gonna do a racism joke, be correct. You know, you can be racist and be funny at the same time. If it's your only gimmick, though, you're done. There's nothing redeemable. He shows up for like hours at a time and just goes, "I'm going to rape Shock. I'm gonna rape Shock, and I hate black people." That's all he does. That's all he says for like an hour, and it sucks. It sucks. Next time I log back onto my main account, I'm banning him on my main. It's just like, dude, Shock. If you ever raid me and he's in your chat, if he ever like presses you about why am I banned in this chat, just like make up some bullshit, because I'm just not putting up with that. That's literally the same level as the flaming bits from previous eons where he would just be like Hitler or Diddy, who wins in a torque off. Like, are we like it's the same level as shit because it's just not funny and you're just like bringing up names and shit to be like rage bait. And it's just like, what are we doing, you know? This is internet persona gimmick, don't worry about it. I'll tell him up front. I don't know, man, you said the N word a lot, you know? Yeah, but like why? Cause like if you check his chat logs, I remember seeing in like one of your like recent streams, he was like being normal for like a little bit. He said like normal messages. He was just like having a conversation. And he went right back to like borderline saying slurs and saying that he was gonna rape people. Like, dude, like, go drink a glass of Hawaiian Punch or some shit, man. It's not that serious. It's never that serious. It's like the if you knew the guy, you probably like him, but if you don't, you probably won't like him. It's just like why would I try? Here's the thing. Why would I try and like him if the only impression I have of him right now is him being racist? That's just weird. You still, if he's not putting the facade, don't worry. Well, then don't put the facade on all the time. That's the type of people I don't like, Shock. I've said that before. I've said this to Flaming before. You don't need to put on a fucking gimmick mask every time you do something. Just be a dude. Be nonchalant. Or be chalant. I don't give a fuck. Just don't say you're gonna rape everyone, you know? That's not a hard bar to jump over. Just drink a cola is what I do. It's not hard. It really isn't. I got 2 jugs of Hawaiian Punch in the fridge. I got a red one and a blue one. It's like, it's easy, you know? Rape jokes are a little, I don't know. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna rape somebody, because that's just like there's no punchline there. Your punchline is like edgy humor, and like you can like again, I think dark humor occasionally is funny, but if it's all you do, man, then it's not dark anymore. You're just like doing a joke that no one's laughing at. You know, there's no appeal to it. Then I'm gonna commit a crime. No, literally, it's that. I don't know if you guys have seen the parody guy on like TikTok and like Instagram Reels or some shit, where it's like he plays like this like character of like the hateable guy. The guy who's like who does the dark humor, and then when people don't find it funny, he's like, "Oh, you're just a snowflake, dude. You're just a snowflake." And he like that's his whole like Instagram account is him playing that character. But that's like the same thing. You know? And Shock, I don't mean to be that guy that just like goes off on your friend. Like I don't know the guy personally, obviously, but like I have one impression of him and it sucks. So like I'm sorry if you don't like what's going on, but yeah, you know, don't you got to stop talking about that catchphrase guy, by the way, B gamer, because I keep getting him now. I keep just receiving his stuff now, and I don't like it. You're a monkey. That's cool, man. Some people will make. Yeah, no, it's the same. It's the same genre of shit, B gamer. I'm famished for a radish. Like it doesn't even rhyme, dude. Like it sucks. It sucks. I don't like it. He doesn't make any new ones. He just says the same four. Like all the videos I get of him are him saying the same four, not making any new ones. It sucks. I wish I would get the videos where he makes the new ones. No, you don't, man. Boring. Yeah, it sucks. It's not good. Whatever. Whatever, what have you. I don't know. Why am I still streaming? Is there anything else I need to rant about before I end? Is there anything anyone else wants to rant about before I end the stream? Rant about me? Why? I don't have anything to rant about. You have to stop doing the sex gimmick. You have to stop doing the sex gimmick, because there's no sex gimmick. No sex gimmick. Stop complimenting me so much because I don't like it. Is that a rant? Never happening. Otter, you gotta like put your foot down. Because I know that you can do that. Because you've done it before. Can you just like do that, please? Can you be like, oh June, can you like stop trying to fuck everyone? Is that a thing you can do? I guess. I don't know. I would stop the sex but never stop the complimenting. I don't get it. I don't understand that. I just don't. It's really not that serious, man. Fuck. Okay. I walk into a room and I hit up a fam. Sure, you're not. You don't say that. You should bring back bullying, but only for certain people in my fifth period English class. Okay. Glaze him. Glaze him right now. Right now. Complimenting is cool, dude. There's so many other people. I'm like such a like a mediator, man. I'm not like the superstar. I'm just like a dude. I don't get why you freak out. Oh my god, I have to say so many positive things about Braden. If I pull up your fucking chat logs from my last stream, your last like 5 messages were like some shit like that. Guys, what's a compliment about me? You're funny. I like you. You're pretty funny. You're a funny guy. You know, I think you're funny. Fuck you guys. I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. Yeah, I don't know. Just like saying some shit. I don't understand why you do it. Pennsylvania. That's cool. Josh will never be in Pennsylvania. We can't do that. I can't have Josh come out here. That just can't happen. Because no matter like what happens, we could be on completely different sides of the state. But if Josh ever mentions, "Yo, I'm in Pennsylvania right now," I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, they had sex," no matter what we say or what I say, because Josh is gonna lean into it. And yeah, that's not the gimmick I want to happen. Be honest and nice, not lying in compliment form. Literally never been country. All right. Like yeah, like I'm complimenting you. Like you're pretty funny, but you don't need to lie. You're pretty country, dude. You're pretty country, dude. Can no one in these streams take a compliment? Otter, I've gone over before why I don't like taking compliments. I've gone over it before. It's not that I can't, it's that I don't like doing it. You know? I don't like being complimented. The same way I don't like the idea of like, oh, Braid need a relationship gimmick. That's never gonna happen. It's the same wavelength of shit that I don't like being involved with. Brain, I'll be hoping for you. B gamer, see, you could say that as much as you want, and then you're gonna be like, you could say that as much as you want, but I'm not gonna try. That's the thing. You could fucking you could like you could send actually like Sydney Sweeney to me, and I wouldn't try. I just wouldn't make an effort. No one's gonna fall into my lap because I'm not gonna try. I'm just not. I just doesn't. I don't need to. I've gone over that gimmick before. It's like I caught the fish I wanted on the line, and then I pulled the rod out of the water, and then the fish fell off. And now I haven't seen that fish in 4 years. I don't. I want that fish back. So I don't want any of the other fish. I didn't make an effort somehow. So because you got asked out because you're a girl. You took the girl role of the fucking of the relationship. Should I go to Wisconsin instead of Pennsylvania? I don't want you to go to Pennsylvania. Well, if it isn't Kirby Steeler. Hi, Phantom. If you say far away from me, you're a pred. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna try. You could legitimately put. I could give you a list of like if I could create my dream woman, right, with like my brain, right, and then you could make that person real and make them obsessed with me, and I would still just be like, no. Also, don't say you never know, Otter, because I don't care. It's like, do I want that to happen? Yes, but will I try at all ever? No, I won't. One, because I think I had the fish that I wanted, and then I dropped the fish that I wanted. And again, I don't think I deserve it. You could be like, "Oh, Braden, you deserve it. You're so nice." Like, shut up. It's stupid. We do this gimmick every stream. It's been a while. It's been like a month. The fish was a bitch. Don't say that, man. I still think about that fish. How could you not deserve it? Because I'm not exactly. Because again, like, why does someone who isn't trying deserve it? And I know that's like, oh, I'm taking the one thing and being like, oh, I'm gonna take this thing that I'm doing and make it even worse. But like, if you're not trying, you don't deserve it. I got it twice without trying. You asked out. That doesn't. You asked someone out. That's you tried. You took the effort to go up and ask the person out. You asked Otter out. You tried. What do you what? Like what does that mean? They openly admit to you and they're just and that they're obsessed. Just take it, bro. No, I don't want that. The ones before Otter, I have exes. Well, what? Okay, that's disregarded. I didn't really get asked out. Don't we're lying now because like one of you's lying because I remember Josh telling that story on stream and I didn't listen to it because it made me sad. I've never said that on stream, by the way. I don't know, Josh, if you remember telling that story on stream, were you playing Geometry Dash during your long ass fucking stream you did the one time where you were like, okay, I'm gonna tell the story about Otter and how I met Otter and how like we got together or whatever. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. I listened to like 2 minutes of it and I got really sad and I didn't listen to the rest of it. You know, because I don't like relationship stuff. I've said that before. So it's like, what do you, what? Like you could be like, oh my god, oh that's such a nice person. You could, I just wouldn't care. It doesn't matter. It's the same. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Fumbling footballs that are super glued to your hands. All right. I'm ugly as fuck. I have no hope. Bro, you got hope. You have never seen me. It was just an I like you. That's asking someone out. Are we what huh? That still takes effort. Going up to someone and being like, "Oh yeah, I like you." That's effort. I did it before and it didn't work. I did air quotes, but you get my point. And that was the fish I wanted. So now I don't want any more fish, you know? It's more like a statement. She said yes to the statement. It was like an I like you in reality to be the one to ask if June was being really confusing. I don't know. Well, if Josh at any point like admitted to like, "Oh, I like you," that's effort. So sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble there, but that's kind of the definition of effort. Your voice is more attractive than mine. B gamer, sometimes you sound like you're talking through a toaster. Thanks. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I don't know what that means, but okay. I think Josh is being like, "Oh, your PS5 mic is dog shit." I think that's what that is. I hope that's what that is. But also, shut up. What are you talking about? Your voice is more attractive than mine. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fucking shit, dude? My PS mic isn't great. None of them are, because you use the controller, right? You're using a mic that's built into a controller. Obviously, it's not good. It's not gonna be good. Josh didn't know that's a thing. It was weird. Just a lot of hinting that I had to figure out. Hard to explain. Bro, just okay. Well, still, again, you're in the relationship now. So technically, we haven't heard his real voice. Well, it's gonna probably close enough. And the fact that you're in the relationship now is further than I'm ever gonna get, because I'm not gonna do that again. You call me a baby or whatever you want to call me for that. So I don't really care. I've gone over this before. I'm a loser. I don't deserve it. You know? It's okay. Any voice is attractive. That's just not a statement that's correct. You're not a loser, bro. I'm doing the fucking friends thing real quick. Like, what? 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 That's an absurd take. That's an absurd take, B gamer. That is absurd. Well, if you tell yourself that, Otter, what like I've been doing that like already. I didn't just like start at this point, you know? Hi, Tommy. I didn't just like start at that point where I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna try for a relationship anymore, you know? You don't just start here. Stuff has to happen, and stuff happened, whether it be my fault or the fault of other people, I'm at that point now, so I don't give a fucking shit about it, you know? How is that an absurd take? Saying that the person who, like, doesn't have any real life friends self sabotage their own life to the point where they don't want it anymore and, like, ruin the only real connection they had in real life isn't a loser is genuinely an absurd fucking take. You know, I just don't understand how you can like say that. Like I know you don't know my whole story, but that's crazy. Loser subjective. Well, I'm me and I know me the best. Why does having real life friends matter? Does it it doesn't really like help to not have those. You're only a loser if you believe you are. Well, I believe I am. So go fuck yourself. What? We've done this discussion already, okay? Because I have no ability to make connections in real life, Otter. That's the same reason I've mentioned already that I'm not gonna have another girlfriend ever. Because I'm not gonna do it. Because I can't. I don't have. I'm not gonna make any connection. There's no fucking point. I'm not gonna do it. I wanted the one fish, and I lost the fish on the rod, so I don't fucking care. Nah, fuck you, Braden. You're not a loser. You're just saying shit. None of you like this is like some bullshit like oh the depressed evil Bart take, but like none of you know me. None of you know me, dude. What? Then you need a change of mindset. Okay. What? That's stupid. No, I'm like it doesn't really. What I miss? I think I was tabbed out. We pivoted from talking about people in the community to why I'm never gonna have a girlfriend again and why I don't care to try that. Shock, you can admit, like, you're like the most honest guy here, right, Shock? You can pretty much admit that I'm a loser, right? That's not crazy. And everyone's trying to be the nice person and be like, oh, Braden, you're not a loser. Like, you can admit it, Shock. It's like it's not a beat around the bush thing. I'm pretty solidly a fucking loser. We've said this before. Beliefs aren't truths. Okay, that's well then you're that well then you saying that makes that statement not true. So go fuck yourself. Yes, you're a loser, man, but at least you're trying to better yourself slowly by getting a job. I'll say that. Well, do you think I'm not trying to get that job, but probably gonna do that. But that's not gonna better myself. That's not bettering anybody. That doesn't better me. Who cares? Being a wage slave for 5 fucking years isn't gonna better myself. That doesn't do anything for me. Working a minimum wage job fucking 20 hours a week isn't gonna make me not a loser. That's not a thing. Sure, I don't fully know you, but you offer help to others. That in and of itself makes you not a loser. That's that's incredible. I've never like if I have inferred this, I haven't said it because I don't think it's true. Is I've never been like, oh, I'm a shitty fucking person, like unironically. I don't go like, oh, dude, I'm such an unhelpful person. I never help anybody. I'm such a fucking loser. That's not what I mean when I say that. You've definitely had losers. I won't argue that. Losses don't make you a loser. You're just in a rebuilding phase. I'm the Jets, bro. You know the Jets? You heard of the New York Jets? You ever heard of You ever heard of this? You ever heard of that team? You know how they've been trying to rebuild for a while, but they couldn't do it, and now they just traded half their team away. I traded half my team away like a year ago. You know? And do you think the Jets are going to be good a year from now? That was kind of good. I kind of like that. You calling yourself a loser means you're inherently a shitty person, which you're not either. That doesn't mean that. That just means I have low self-worth. That doesn't make having low self-worth doesn't make you a shitty person. That just means you don't like yourself. That's not a thing. You'll be a loser with money. I don't give a fuck about money, dude. If I cared about money that much, like I can't. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. It's fine. If I cared about this, like especially my family having money, I would have solved that problem already. It's been ups and downs, and they have a bright future. You're the Giants. All right. No, but all right. Go off, King or whatever. It's fine, guys. It's okay. You can do whatever gimmick you want, but it's gonna be all right. You know. You just have to wake up the next day. That's all that really matters. Oh, I missed it. The end of the stream. I missed it. Waking up is hard. Hashtag stay woke. Okay. Why is waking up hard, Josh? What do you mean by that? My phone's dying. I'm at 4%. Good joke. Nice one, B Gamer. Thanks, B Gamer. You've done that. You've done the hashtag stay woke already. You did that earlier. One day you could really just not want to wake up. Like, when you say that, do you mean you open your eyes and you're like, fuck, I don't want to exist today? Or you go to bed hoping that you, like, just die in your sleep? Both? You said that before I finished my sentence, but, like, okay. Both. Alright. If you want to talk about it, you can message me. Don't forget that. You know? Well, see, I'd say just the first one. I don't remember what I said the first time. I enjoy living. Yeah, like, see, that's not crazy. You can be depressed, but, like, not want to die. Gone to bed not wanting to wake up before. Good times, yeah. I don't want to be that guy, but that would be just, like, meh. Because it's just, like, at that point, I get what I want. I wouldn't have to deal with the guilt of having done it myself. You know? Is that crazy to say? That's not nuts. Yeah, depression does feel bleh. I don't think that's what I said. If you're that was in reference to me, but whatever. That's fine. On Monday last week, I fell asleep at 5:30. Not nuts at all. It's not. It's not nuts at all. It's a good take. No, it's just relatable. Okay. I don't know, man. I'd be like, I don't know. I'd be like, oh, I want to wake up so that I could do this, or be like, oh, I want to wake up for this person, but that person's not a figment in my life anymore. So why do I care? You know? Have you seen the movie Soul? I've seen the trailers for it. That's the one with the black guy. I think his name is Joe. He has the glasses or whatever. I remember that. That's all. I haven't seen the movie though. On those days I want it, but would rather it just happen than have to do it myself and then have everyone know that I did it myself. Yeah. I don't want to be that person, but you could always stage it. I want to be that person, but you could do that. I don't endorse suicide, though. It's fine. I don't endorse suicide. So what you're saying is I should kill myself? No, I'm saying if you're gonna do it and you don't want to deal with the guilt of having done it yourself, act like you didn't do it yourself. Like if you're at the point where you're going to do it no matter what, like anyone says, and you don't want to deal with that guilt, you can. There's ways, you know. Fucking hate my life. It's fine, Josh. If you want to talk about, if anyone wants to talk about anything, you can message me on Discord or Instagram or Twitter. What else do I have? They don't have messages on YouTube. Fucking, I don't know. Figure it out. Whisper me on Twitch. I don't fucking know, man. Guys, don't fake your death or real death. Twitch whisper, yeah. Message me on Twitch. Wish I could relate to your guys. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up, BKamer. I'll comment on your YouTube. That's awesome, Tommy. Wish I could relate to being depressed. That's like when those rich people are like, man, I wish I could be a kid again and not have all this money. All right, that's some crazy shit, man. I wish I could give smart input. You don't. That's not a thing, man. Can we stop calling me rich, please? I wasn't. I didn't call you rich. That wasn't that. You just heard the word rich and your fucking sleeper agent activated. I was talking about actual rich people, like billionaires, when they're like, I wish I didn't have money. I wish I was like a kid again. It's not what I was talking about. Just let you guys know I'm going back in to add everyone. Okay. You should relate to me. What did you mean by that, Josh? IDFK. All right, we're really progressing in this conversation, aren't we? You wanted to relate to our depression. Well, then have a shitty life, I guess. I don't know. That's not my problem. That's not anyone else's problem to solve. I don't know. Kill somebody and then live with the guilt and make yourself fucking off, like feel bad about it. I don't know. Kill someone in the fucking street and then be like, damn, I really killed that person, and then go into a spiral and then like start drinking and shit. I don't know. Don't listen to Braden, guys. What? Guys, did you know that 50% of murderers don't get caught? Is all I'm saying, you know? Reading it out of context. Guys, if I streamed me killing someone, do you think I'd get banned? Do you think I'd get banned on Twitch if I did that? It's actually closer to 75%? Dude, that's crazy. Guys, murder isn't that hard. If you know what you're doing, you could probably get away with it. Obviously. Guys, don't murder people? No, don't do that. No. Yes, no, obviously the fuck. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. I don't think so. Listen, it doesn't have to be like clear. I will do an IRL stream at some point. I don't know if it'll be like a good one, but at some point I'll do a stream where I'm like filming myself or like just walking with like the camera in front of me. Some point that'll happen. I don't know if it'll be like entertaining at all, but you get banned, but would you get caught is the question. I don't know, probably. I'm still waiting for the face reveal. Well, it was supposed to happen, and then I didn't go to that football game. But that's whatever. You have no idea how bad the crash out was over that, man. Oh my god, I was so upset. What happened? I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to like. You can ask me about like anything else in my life. I don't want to talk about that one though. You could leave that. It's fine, B gamer. It's you don't have to apologize for that. It's fine. You just be like, okay, that's fine, man. I don't want to talk about why I didn't go to that, but yeah. I also apologize. It's fine. You don't need to apologize for asking me a question. You didn't know that I was touchy about that. It's fine. You can. It's okay. You can ask me about literally anything else. If you show midriff on a VTuber model, instant ban. Well, I also feel like that on a platform where you only have to be 13 to fucking sign up for it, you shouldn't be like, I don't know, you shouldn't be like showing tits or ass on your VTuber model. I feel like that's not crazy. But now I feel bad. Why? It's okay, dude. I throw the trash away and I miss something, I'm assuming. Shock, you need to invest in getting earbuds. Because, like, every 10 minutes you come back and go, oh, I missed something. If they have full actual women showing tits and they barely get any repercussions, well, that also shouldn't be allowed. I'm not, like, being like, oh, VTubers are bad, but actual women getting naked is also, that's fine. No, I'm not doing that. You know? Sexual assault's allowed on Twitch. It is. That's what's crazy. Fucking hell, I just dropped that. One hammer versus a piece of plastic with metal inside. Who wins? Guys, don't commit crimes. What are you, the fuck? What are you, the feds? The fuck? I'm gonna give a quick shout out to the New York. I want to give a quick shout out to New York City. I don't know how they're gonna survive, but I hope they do. Cause man, it doesn't look good for them. But big pray up for New York City. I hope they survive. They probably won't though, but that's okay. What happened in New York City? I'll get there in a second. Hold on. We're gonna get political, but it's fine. The stance switched himself out, which is just crazy. Fuck you, game. I'm gonna steal from Walmart just to spike you. A Democrat got elected. No, it's like it's not even that it's a Democrat. It's a violent Democrat. Zohran Mamdani got elected in New York City yesterday, and his main policy is we're gonna empty out the prisons. His main thing is we're gonna empty out the prisons. That's his real thing, by the way. That's not like fake. I'm not like that's a direct quote from him like yesterday after he won. His main idea is we're gonna empty out the prisons, and he said verbatim. I want you to like think about this. He said verbatim, word for word, that violence is an artificial construct. What does that mean? What do you mean? What people that in and of itself is saying that no one's ever just chosen to do violence, which is fucking insane to say that. But okay, I think weren't put in there for a reason. That dude, we already have a problem with violent with repeat offenders getting released in the U.S. And this guy's just trying to make it so that the first time offenders get out, so that the next time they do it, they also get out, and then the next time they do it, they also get out. What the hell was the other guy's policy said? I don't know, but a lot of people didn't like Andrew Cuomo in New York, so I don't get it, but whatever. It's the lesser of the evils. I would even say that. But man, you know, he was also he's trying to eliminate misdemeanors too, which is just like how are you gonna like as a society you're trying to survive without law basically, which is at a point you're going to encourage it. You know that just doesn't make any sense. When we gonna get me at the White House? You wouldn't do that. Remove school and give all kids free ice cream. We're gonna make the buses in New York City free. Yeah, no, that's the same thing that he's doing, by the way. You're fucked, bro. You're over it, bro. No money. No money. No funding. Out of funding. No more Israeli funding. See you later. Bye. No more money for your campaign. You're fucked up now. You guys ever seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? That's a great pivot. Yes, I've seen that. I'd make that shit real. I didn't even say anything. This is why we can't have an anarchy. It doesn't work as a society to have people that like want to overthrow like everything. Like I understand disliking government. Yes, I absolutely get that. But at a point you need it, you know? You do like need government at a point so that you can function as a society and tell people what they can't do because there is no world where there's no crime in like any city or state or country or continent or county or fucking borough or fucking like I don't know any of that. You get my point. There's no world where that's a thing. So that's why you need government. You need police. You can't just like be like, "Oh, no police money" cuz then you could shoot and kill people and then no one's going to get called and if someone does get called then there's not going to be enough people to stop you. You know, that's not a feasible thing. You know the Purge episode from Rick and Morty? They kill the rich people and then eventually go back to purging? Uh-huh. I don't think I've seen that. I watched like 5 episodes of Rick and Morty. I there was one point like 2 years ago I was really like into adult animation and I was gonna watch all of Rick and Morty. I was gonna watch like a lot of The Simpsons, which I don't even think is adult animation. Not really, but whatever. I was gonna watch that. I was gonna watch all of Family Guy, American Dad, Futurama, all that shit. And I barely did any of it. I got a lot of the way through Family Guy though, because it's good. He's a pickle. Ah, dude, that's awesome. Simpsons is like early teens. Yeah, it's not like it's definitely not Family Guy or American Dad or that, but yeah, Simpsons. I wish there was like, is there a place to just like watch all of the Simpsons? Because if there is, I don't have it, which sucks. I know they have like one season of it on Hulu, but it's really bad. Where to watch The Simpsons? Because I would. Like, I like The Simpsons. Like, it says Hulu, but then you click into it, it's like one season. It's like, come on. You know, why even bother, like, getting the rights for the show? Disney Plus, Disney owns The Simpsons, I think. I could look. It is the first result, but I also don't have Disney Plus. Bro, you can't just show me it. I want to just see the shows. I have to log in so I can even see what's on this thing. That sucks. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Unlimited bundle is $38.99 a year. That's a pretty good deal, honestly. I might have to look at that like in the future. I could give you my login. You don't need to do that. I don't. I'm not like dying to see Disney Plus shit that much. It's okay, man. It's alright, man. I don't care that much. Keep it. I don't need it. Especially because they're like cracking down on password sharing. Like every company's doing that now. Like I gave Shock my Peacock account, and sometimes they still just like if you have like I think it's more than two devices on Peacock on the same account at the same time, they just like shut it all down. Oh, that works. Oh my god, that works. Holy shit. All right. Good work. What worked? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. You know, company isn't cracking down on password sharing. Dropout.tv, my favorite streaming service. I don't know what that is. You still up? This isn't even like a long stream. I don't know what's going on, dude. Uzu.tv. Bro, these fake ass streaming. That's real? Is this free? What is this? What is this shit, B-Gamer? What is Uzu, bro? Uzu. What is this? We are not currently accepting new signups. Go suck my dick. It's sports? Yeah, I got that. It can't be. That's not legal, though, right? That's not a legal thing? That can't be legal. My dad bought it or whatever? How? I doubt it. That doesn't seem legal. Watch every sport no matter where you are? That seems insane. Can you go to 3 a.m. for no reason other than that's when my Gacha game comes back online? Absolutely the fuck flying fuck not. Fuck you, fuck no. Ask Shock to stream or something. I'm not doing it. I was like over with the content like an hour ago. Homework? Well then figure it out. I don't know, Tommy. Ask Z to go live again. Surely Z would love to do that. We used to have Hulu, now we just use that. That can't be like legal. I don't think that that's legal, but if it works, it works, honestly. I don't really care, man. Probably not, but a site, yeah. I don't know. They're not gonna get you for watching that. Cause, you know, you're just taking in the content. Not committing any crimes. So I watched OKC versus Houston and NFL Red Zone. I don't know. OKC versus Houston. That was the first game of the season. That game went to double overtime, and I watched it on Peacock, and it was very good. Are the Thunder still undefeated, B-Gamer? Are they still unbeaten? I remember seeing that they were, and that was like a week ago. Brayden, I have 1 month of free Peacock Premium. Okay. That's good. That's awesome, man. Peacock is an ass streaming service. I only had it because, I mean, I still have it, but I only used it for wrestling. But then they took away the wrestling. But they have like archived wrestling on it now, and that's it. So yeah, they are 8-0. Son of a bitch, dude. League is fucked. League's over. All right. They're playing right now and they're winning. Fuck, man. They're gonna start 24-0, one game better than the Warriors did. Right? They started 23. They're gonna lose to the Bucks because definitely that's how the schedule works out. They definitely play the Bucks the 24th game of the season. Um, the Bucks will win that game, and then the Bucks will go on and they'll win the NBA championship. And then yeah. Shout out 2016 Bucks. That game still isn't real to me. That still doesn't feel real that the Bucks were the one that like knocked off like the Warriors for the first time that season. That's still like not real to me, but whatever. Game is game. I don't really care. Alright, no, I'm done. I'm out. I'm gonna finish the stream now. We have January 21st. Brayden, do you like Sonic? The drive-in place? The food place? Or the blue hedgehog character? Someone commented on the game. Uh-huh. Blue hedgehog. I forgot about food place. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I don't like. I like Sonic. I don't watch Sonic. I think I know of. I don't have like a fandom towards it. I know of it. It exists to me. They made Sonic Fall Guys. I did hear about that. Sonic Ultra Rumble or whatever. Is that what it's called? Something Rumble. Because I remember one of the Fall Guys YouTubers I like made a video on it. It's just Sonic Rumble? Yeah, something like that. Bye, Josh. If you want to talk about anything, Josh, you can message me. Please don't feel scared to do that. Please. Don't be scared. Thank you. Sonic or Mario? Mario, easily. Someone commented on the game that the Bucks were going to stop the Thunder's undefeated season. That was me. That was me. I did that. Clearly that was me. Sonic because he still does shit with the Olympics. Oh, no. Mario. Mario because he's Mario. Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers. I think it's okay for now, but if things get worse, I will talk to someone. You should do that. You should get real just for the group chats. I don't like it. I don't like it. You should do that, Josh. Alright, I'm gonna go cash out to Spider Network 70 that I didn't know existed before today. You don't get called Mr. Video Games for no reason. That's true. But yeah, also I will, one last time, show off the team for any of the people who haven't seen it yet. We went a little crazy. I got Raj back. I got two good receivers, one guy in the middle, Marquise Lee backing him up. Good offensive line, two good tight ends. Pretty good fullback whose last name is also Madden, so that was funny. And then I made the greatest defense in the history of the league. Jalen Ramsey, Glover Quinn, Telvin Smith, Luke Kuechly, Clay Matthews. I almost said Calvin Matthews. Tyron Branch, AJ Boye, Yannick Ngakoue, Marcel Darius, Malik Jackson, and Calais Campbell. Kicking is Justin Tucker and punting is Tress Way. There's your roster. Next Monday, this will debut on the main account. So yeah, that's fun. Don't kill people. I was joking when I was talking about that earlier. Don't kill anyone. Unless, like, you don't really care and, you know, I don't know. Do whatever you want, honestly. Braden Eater endorses murder, apparently. Don't kill anyone? My bad. I didn't say it. That shit hurts? No, like, debatably. Whatever. You need a scoreboard watch, you can just look at the group chats. I don't know, man. Don't kill people, they die from that shit? Well, I don't know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. It's okay, guys. Things are fine. You need to talk to people. I still have the hotlines channel in my Discord. If you don't feel comfortable talking to any of us, if you want to talk to one of us, I still, at the bottom of the hotlines channel, there's a bunch of people that are willing to listen to you. And we'll talk to you if you need it. Whatever. I've done that gimmick already. Yeah, you get it. I understand, Tommy. We understand. We. I'll probably at some point put in the Discord the list of games I'm gonna do and which challenges I'm gonna do on each game. That's something I'll look forward to. But yeah, bye guys. I don't know when I'll be live next. I might do Friday this week. Probably not. Maybe Saturday. I'll figure it out. Probably not, honestly. I might just go back Monday. I want to re-add Wednesday to my schedule though. I want to add NHL back, but that's a talk for a different day. Saturday, please. Maybe. Maybe. All right, I'll read that and I'm out. Bye, guys. No credit today. No credit scene. Don't kill people unless you're gonna like kill yourself afterwards. Then there's no punishment for it. Don't kill anyone. Don't kill anyone. Don't kill anyone. Don't kill anyone. No murder. Killing is bad sometimes. Sometimes you need to do it.